we are expected to have 30° at the highest and 16 at the lowest. I'm here for the pitch report for the match between rest of the world and rest of the Gulf. It's the same pitch that we have been using in the tournament quite so far, but since it has used a lot, so we can see some cracks on the pitch. It was developed yesterday, but we can still see some heavy cracks on the pitch. So it seems like that spinners will be in the game today. But it's early here in Karachi, so any team who gets to win first might elect to bowl first because they can make the advantage of the humidity in the air with the new ball.
Right then, you have heard from Eamon how's the pitch going to play today, and now it's time for the all-important toss. Let's go downstairs where our colleague Danish Anis is ready with the two captains.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to National Bank Cricket Stadium, where we're all set for the first match of the day to be played between rest of Gulf versus rest of the world. We have both the captains here with us, all set for the toss. Leading rest of Gulf is the captain Wasim Alvi. Leading rest of the world is the captain Harry Gotke, along with match referee Ilyas Khan. I believe it's Wasim Alvi who's flipping the coin. Wasim, let's flip it. Waqas Alvi. Okay, we got that wrong. Heads is the call.
That's it.
Heads it is. The rest of the world has won the toss. Okay, Harry, what have you decided to do?
Look, we won the toss. We'll have a bat first. Looks like a good surface. So early on, hopefully the ball will come onto the bat nicely and looking to put a good total on board.
Yeah, we've seen in the vicinity of 200 on this track as well. What do you think is going to be a good total today?
Look, looking at the last few scores and the Pakistan scoring a big total, I'm looking at least 180 plus. Looks like quite short, straight boundaries. So hopefully the surface will play better in the first innings. Go from there.
Harry, best of luck for the match.
Thank you.
Waqas, why don't you step forward and have a chat with us? Waqas, we talked earlier before the toss. I presume if you won the toss, you would have done the same.
Yeah, I would have batted first, but the wicket is really good. I don't think it's going to change much throughout the day.
Yeah, there's a lot of value for bowling tight lines on this track. Do you have enough spinners to tackle with the conditions here?
Yeah, we have a very, very potent bowling attack. We have fast bowlers, spinners, left arm, leg spinners. We have the whole baggage.
Mr. Waqas Ali, best of luck for the match.
Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the word from the center is the rest of the world have won the toss and decided to bat first.
Right then, we have gotten the news from the center that rest of the world have won the toss and they have opted to put up some runs on the board. And now it's time for the national anthems of both of the sides. Right then, you would have seen the national anthems, and the national anthem of rest of the world was more than a dancing song than a national anthem, but it was awesome to watch. Now the handshakes with the umpires and the officials with the players, that's a very good gesture just before the start of this game. This is going to be a very important game for both of these sides. And so far, rest of the world, majority of the players are Kiwis, but they have, I believe, a player from Singapore, from Qatar as well, and also from Nepal. One player is representing rest of the world, whereas rest of the Gulf are consist of majority of the players from Saudi Arabia, and they have a couple of players Pakistani born as well. And one of the players have represented Kuwait as well at club cricket.
I'm still rocking from the national anthem. It was very entertaining. I will go through the teams quickly here. So the rest of the world: Harshad Godke, captain; Stephen Hobson, Daniel Smith, Adil Ghazi, Noan Wirasudia, Badr Atiq, Hashim Khan, Santosh Bandari, Neil Harris is the wicketkeeper, Idoshan De Silva, and Asif Muhammad.
And if you take a look at the rest of the Gulf, they are consist of Waqas Alvi, the captain, Chaudhry Muhammad Imran, Rene Wan Husitin, Maz Munir, Atifur Rahman, Hamad Saeed, Abid Mushtaq, the wicketkeeper, Siptain Raza, Ali Rizwan Akhtar, Muhammad Hassan Arif, Umar Sharif make their 11. Rest of the world obviously have won the toss and they have decided to bat first.
Yeah, I think we're playing on the better of the two pitches from what I've seen so far of the first few days of the tournament. I think the other pitch is on the slower side and offers a little bit more turn, making it a little bit more challenging for the batters through the middle overs, whereas anytime I've seen any games on this pitch, which is the Australian surface, it comes onto the bat a little bit better and batters are able to have a bit more pace on the ball. So hopefully we see a action-packed run fest in this fixture.
Quite right, and I was amazed to hear at the toss from the key captain Harry, who belongs to the New Zealand. He's captaining rest of the world. He was saying that 180, 190, in his opinion, is going to be a power score. So that looks as if that they are willing to put up some runs on the board, and they like the challenge. They like to get on with it. And this is how your approach should be when you're playing in a T20 fixture.
Yeah, I think it's really good to hear the captain speak like that at the toss. He's very clear on what he wants his team to achieve. He's done his homework, something you do very, very well. I sometimes feel like the naughty boy in the classroom who comes and taps you on the shoulder, Falak, and asks you for a little bit more additional information. Do you go home and study?
Well, I just love going through the biographies of these players, and I just love doing it because it's pre-informative, pre-helpful, you know, doing the commentary. If you are not aware of the biographies of the players, it's going to be pretty tough then. So that's why I just keep on doing it all the time.
And that's why you're my mate, and I will stand by you.
Just love working with you, Qasim. Always a fun. You bring a lot to the tally when it comes to commentary. A lot of energy, so much passion, so much fun, and coming all the way from Scotland here in Pakistan. I love the way you improved your Urdu.
कोशिश तो मैं कर रहा हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा बहुत काम करना है मैंने इसमें.
In my opinion, you're good at it. I'll give you more than pass marks.
So like 7 out of 10.
Spot on. You're a genius.
I wouldn't go that far.
How did you read my mind then?
Lovely day again in Karachi, National Bank Stadium. Not a lovely blue sky. 2 slips just pointed out just from over my right shoulder from our colleague Danish Anish Sheikh. That's oh no, I think he might be moving. a little bit ambitious. But then again, if you're going to have two slips, you're probably going to have them now. First thing in the morning here in Karachi. If you're going to get a little bit of movement, it might be now.
Well, I think they've decided to take one slip away, so this is how they're going to go about the job. Rest of Gulf. So it's like a whole world, you know, rest of world taking on rest of Gulf. What else we have in this globe when you talk about cricketing fraternity?
Yeah, this competition is really covering a lot of countries. I was a bit disappointed to not see Scotland here, or England. Would have been good to see a team here from the United Kingdom. Maybe next time.
Well, we have a player from Wales representing rest of the world.
Good for the Welsh. Good people, the Welsh.
Not far away from the Scotland, I believe, in the UK.
No, not far at all. Not far at all. We're all pretty much touching distance from each other. But I would like to see teams actually come from the UK in future.
At least we have a commentator from the UK, from Scotland.
I'm representing the best I can. However, I never brought my kilt with me. Do you know what a kilt is?
You can take me through.
It's a traditional Scottish dress. It's like a tartan skirt. Yes. Yeah. So it's. I won't go into too much detail about the kilts, but it's very beautiful tartan. You get it in all different colours. Very expensive. So yeah, just like Pakistan has shalwar kameez, Scotland has the kilt.
Oh, that's good to know. And at the moment, the openers are just taking a little bit of time. So after a while, they will be all set to make their way to the center. Just taking a little bit of time. Normally, it doesn't happen, but yes, you can give them a little bit of, I would say, time, because when they're over 40s,
But
it does take some time.
They need to be careful, because we have our colleague Valida standing on the edge of the boundary, waiting for the game to start. She's quite time efficient, Valida, so we don't want to upset her first thing in the morning.
Yeah, very hardworking. Every time on her toes. She's there down, you can watch in the background. And here's one of the opener.
The rest of the world have the world waiting for them.
There you see, the two openers finally are making their way to the center. Good to see them. One is relatively tall and the other one is short in stature. But I'm sure that he won't be short in terms of confidence and the ability to start the proceedings with the bat. Rest of the world's captain Harry has won the toss and opted to bat first, and he wants the things to get going from the words go, and they want to just make a statement, put a statement in the opposition's mind that they are here for some entertainment and they want to get on with it. Very explosive start is expected by them. We'll see how things go, whereas the bowler is also ready on his bowling mark, and he too will be having some different ideas, I'm sure. Earlier on, we'll be searching for some sort of movement if it is available. It's Daniel Smith. He's a Kiwi right-handed batter. He will be taking the strike, and his partner will be Stephen Hobson. He too is a right-handed batter. And it's Atifur Rahman who will start the proceedings with the ball from the university end.
Right arm bowling over.
So we are all set, and play is the call. Here we go. Nice shape earlier on, good delivery.
Lovely start from Atifur Rahman. He's waited patiently at the top of his run-up, and he's hit his area straight away. And interesting to see a slight bit of movement off the pitch, which, if there is going to be any, it will be in this first 30 minutes to the first hour, and the rest of Gulf will be looking to extract as much out of the pitch if they can. If he continues to bowl in those areas, that's where he will get the movement from.
Yeah, they have a slip in play. Oh, nearly chopped on. That one jagged back. That's a good start.
Really nice bowling by Atif. He's getting it to just nip back off the pitch a slight bit. But what is more important is there's no width on offer. The length is extremely good. Not really allowing the batsman to do much with it. As you can see, he was no space, no room to move. Managed to sneak it away onto the offside, but very, very good start by Atif.
Yeah, he does have a pretty long-standing involvement in the competitive cricket. Represents Saudi Arabian Cricket Federation. He's performing well here as well, Atif the bowler.
He's got a really nice run-up as well. He's one of the more impressive bowling actions I've seen so far in this tournament. Really rhythmic action, looks very controlled, nice high arm at the crease, and he gets all the momentum through the crease as well, which is allowing him to bowl really handy length at the moment. Lovely pitch. This is my favourite of the two pitches. As you can see, not much grass on that at all. Very flat, pretty true bounce.
Yeah, nice and hard and a little abrasive by the look of it. And it's coming on the bat, and this time it's been hit through the line. Beautifully executed stroke by Stephen. First boundary of the morning.
That's a beautiful shot. Absolutely beautiful shot. One of the best shots in the book. Lovely on drive. It wasn't really a half volley. It was just short of a half volley. And he's allowed the ball to come on to him, and that's a lovely cricket shot.
Well, one clear indication the ball is coming nicely on the bat, and you can hit through the line. It was on the rise and nicely executed. The timing was exceptional. That will give him a lot of confidence, that stroke.
Not a bad ball though by Atif. He's not really done a lot wrong there, just a really good cricket shot. 5 without loss now, the rest of the world. Couple of balls left in this over.
Off the back foot this time. Can't get quite hold of it. We'll get off strike. And Daniel will be facing now.
Steady start by both teams here. Both teams have hit their straps quite well. The bowler is bowling some very good areas, but the batter has also played a beautiful on drive in this first over. 6 without loss after 5 deliveries. 1 ball left in this final over.
Nice and relaxed looking dugout there for rest of the world. Oh, there was a little bit of charge by Daniel when he was playing that stroke, and nicely executed boundary there to finish the over. Eventful first over comes to an end. It's 10 without loss of wicket, rest of the world. These are our brandings. Shahid Afridi Foundation, Hope Not Out.
Marcor stimulant drink. As you know, I'll be making sure you get a drink today, and Don Corrado as well. Thank you for their support in this competition. But yes, I really enjoyed your voiceover when I was enjoying a bit of Marcor stimulant drink just a few days ago, Falak.
I'm still waiting for that stimulant drinks of yours.
I actually spoke to the Marcor Chief Operating Officer, Riazuldin, and he is promised to bring some drinks to the commentary box. Hamad Said will bowl the second over for the rest of the world.
Guys, a left arm orthodox spin introduced very early into the attack. We are only into the second over, so it'll be interesting to see how spinner operates.
And my apologies, rest of golf, not the rest of the world. Better on my part, always take accountability.
Pretty much width on offer on that occasion. That would have been wide had he not played that.
Yeah, he got away with that one. Quite a friendly short ball, quite wide outside off stump. The batter has missed out there. And then just some more of our sponsors: Henry, Janoon, 247 Travels, Devan Motors, Abu Dhabi Low Water. Tasted it yesterday, actually, very nice.
Off the back foot, cut away, and oh, look at that flying effort. That was a beauty. That reminds me of John T. Rhodes, that effort.
That was wonderful bit of fielding there. Did that carry? That'll be interested to see if it did carry or not. I believe it didn't, but nonetheless, superb fielding by the fielder at point. Very agile. Let's have another look at this.
That's you too.
Superb fielding. Just always important to remember that these guys are 40 plus in age, so that just shows how fit they've kept themselves.
Yeah, super stuff. Off the back foot this time, dragged it short and played away beautifully, pierced the gap on the leg side and gets a boundary, does Daniel. He's looking good today.
Yeah, they're getting underway now, the rest of the world. They're finding their rhythm. 15 without loss after 1.3 overs.
Well, he's an ex-Saudi national captain and played for Saudi Arabia at national level. Oh, that's high. That's high. Who wants it? It's in the air. The bowler coming underneath the ball and makes a massive hit. That should have been taken, Qasim. It was in the air for ages. I thought it was coming down with the weather report with it.
Yeah, he made a call early doors that he was going to go for it, but didn't even manage to get a hand to it. That may be costly for them, but that was a straightforward catch. And then he's dropped short. Next ball, and the batter, Stephen, off the back foot, has smashed it through the covers for 4. And the rest of the world are really getting underway here in their innings. 20 without loss now after 1.5 overs.
Well, I can tell you one thing here, Qasim. It can happen to you when you drop a catch. That was a half tracker off the back foot, pierced the gap through the extra cover and mid-off. He's falling too short for my
again.
line.
This time he's got protection on that deep cover boundary, but he really needs to get the batter looking to come forward. At the moment, far too short. Rest of the world, 21 without loss after 2 overs.
Right then, it's been a very good start for rest of the world after winning the toss and opting to bat first. It's been an ideal start for them so far. Both of the opening batters are into the double figures. We have had only 2 overs played so far, and the run rate is already 10.50. That is more than acceptable. Here's the captain of rest of the world, Harry. Atif will continue. I thought he bowled brilliantly in the first over, was touch unlucky, went for few. Oh, playing a miss on that occasion. These are the lines, these are the lengths. You got to be persistent with that line and length if not a lot is happening from the pitch. This pitch seems to be a belter of a track in my opinion. Have a look at that delivery again. That one just moved a little bit after pitching into the right-hander. So this is just offering something to the pace bowlers if they're able to manipulate the surface, Qasim.
Yeah, Atif's continuing to bowl good areas. A little bit drifted onto the onside, a little bit of a commentator's curse there, but he gets away with it, just a single down to fine leg.
Yeah, that was there for the taking. He got away with that. Quite lucky as well. The bowlers do need a little bit of luck, don't they?
22 without loss now, rest of the world off 2.2 overs. Very steady start. No loss of a wicket, so they continue to build. Batter chose to try and walk down towards the bowler there. Tried to play him onto the onside, gets a leg by. Adds another single on to the total.
Well, it's not the first time that Daniel has walked to the pitch. Got to be careful when the ball is just doing a little bit, especially somebody, Atif, he's really getting some sort of movement, and that little movement, in my opinion, is enough to trouble the batter earlier on. But it looks as if that he's in very good form and very good confidence growing through for Daniel. He's going to be off strike. At the moment, Stephen is on strike. He too is not playing bad.
Well bowled. A little bit of in-drift again for Atif. Single to mid-on. It's a very interesting start to the game. I don't think either team has got away from each other. But rest of the world have not lost any wickets. And they're going at a run rate of 9, but we are in the power play at the moment. So we have a guest in the commentary box who's accused me of the commentator curse there. Touch wood, that's not the case. And this game is nicely poised at the moment. A little bit short. He's hit it out to the deep square boundary, and I'm not popular in the commentary box. One of the rest of the world manager stroke. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy with me at the moment. I'm going to keep my head faced towards the game at the moment. Cannot believe it. Atif has dropped in short. The batter has played it out to the deep square boundary. Good catch by the fielder on the boundary. I'm going to be hiding for a few overs now. Daniel Smith, 10 off 7. I hope you don't hear any of this commentary, Daniel. 24 for 1 here, rest of the world. And I'll go back into my box.
Diwan Motors, a beautiful luxury car there. Our brandings. BMW, a very famous brand across the globe. Have you drove BMW, did Qasim?
I don't have that much money. I'm a simple man. Maybe one day if I look. BMW a bit too high maintenance for me. But I'll say this much, I was asking the question, is this going to go to like the player of the tournament or something? But it's not the case. It's here for some branding. It wouldn't be a bad gift to get if you were player of the tournament. Lovely, beautiful BMW.
Not in this tournament, but maybe in future at some point in time.
Yes, covering. 1 2 go.
Do you think somebody could hit that car?
Harry, the captain, Harshad Godke is in the center, and I can tell you he's the one who can hit there. He's there because of this. A hook was attempted by Daniel, and he holed out to deep square leg in the process. I thought he timed it pretty well, but unfortunately the fielder was there.
Our guest in the commentary box from the rest of the world camp is still shaking his head at me. 24 for 1 off 2.5 overs.
Good confident start for the captain. Harshad gets off the mark immediately.
Yeah, that was a really good delivery by Atif, but very well played by Harshad. He allowed the ball to come on to him, played it late, and a very nice single to get off the mark. Always a good feeling to get a single off the first ball. 25 for 1 off 3 the rest of the world.
Daryl.
Sorry. Centre's a little bit further. That's your centre.
Colin Walters is here, and he will join in the next stint.
Colin is not best pleased with me at the moment, but I will buy him some mithai or something like that, some Asian sweet from Karachi. I'm sure we can sort him. 25 for 1 off 3 the rest of the world. Ahmad will bowl his second over. He'll be looking to try and get the batter to come forward a little bit in this over. Too many balls were pitched in the wrong half, allowing the batters to pretty much hit the ball wherever they liked. So he'll be looking to get the batter forward now.
चलो चलो शाबाश चले हो गया
Went for 11 in his first over. Hamad was a touch on the expensive side, but the captain still has trust on him. Has a lot of faith in him.
That's a better length by Hamad. He won't be best pleased with his cover fielder though. That was straight to the fielder. Very frustrating for bowlers when that happens. You're doing your best to keep things tight, and if your fielders don't back you up, there's not a lot you can do. Rest of the world add another single to their tally. 26 for 1. Much better length by Hamad, giving it a little bit of air, giving the ball a chance, getting the batter coming forward. It's a different game when you can land it in that area.
Off the back foot, beautifully driven. Can't get it past extra cover there. Had a sting on it, did the fielder.
Yeah, I don't think he's enjoying his time at cover at the moment. He's had a misfield and now he's had a short one timed rather firmly towards him. Just as well it's warm out there.
This time he manages to get it in the gap, but they do have a protection in the deep, a sweeper out there in the countryside. Well, he has a very good cricketing background, does Steve Hobson. Spanning background in New Zealand, Australia, UK and South Africa. Oh, that was a good delivery.
Very well bowled. Much better over this by Hamad. He's only gone for 2 runs so far. There's 1 ball left in the over. Really nice bit of purchase there as well.
Big swipe and gets down to wideish, long on fielder for a single, does the captain. Will keep strike for the next over. Full done. It's 28 for 1, having won the toss. Rest of the world.
leg break. Yeah, missed one. Thank you. Bowling change, right arm over bowling. Good check. Good check. Shabamani, good check.
Now we are going to have a change in the bowling. Farasat Afridi is introduced into the attack. Leg break bowler.
Both you two.
He's appearing as a first change bowler from the university end,
Taji.
from where Atif was operating previously, and
बस ठीक है सीधा हो जाए
now he
चलो
replaces
फरासत भाई शाबाश
Atif.
फरेदे
So spin from both ends, Kazim, will be interesting.
I don't think it's a bad option. I think we've seen so far in every game at National Bank Stadium that the spinners have kind of dominated. And the batters have struggled to score freely against them. Let's see how Omer does here.
Well, we always can presume, Kazim, on an abrasive surface like this, the spinners always come into play. And it was amazing to see that spin was introduced fairly early into the attack, into the very second over. Oh, he's given it a go, and he's thrown the kitchen sinks into that one, picks the bones out of that. That is a maxi. First one of the morning. Not a bad one, Kazim. That's a beauty.
Yeah, this captain looks like a handy cricketer, Harshad. He's come out, he's looked very assured of himself, and as soon as the bowler over pitched, he has launched it over mid-wicket, and high and handsomely over mid-wicket. He's looking good so far. 34 for 1, rest of the world off 4.2. I still feel like nobody's got away from each other just yet. It's quite an even Steven competition.
Nicely bowled, pretty much full there. This is the length, this is the line he should be concentrating on, the bowler Farasat. He's a very good cricketing background, has Harshad. Scored a century on his debut when he represented New Zealand A. A little bit of fumble there, and that allows the extra run there. This is not required by rest of the Gulf, and this is what a pressure can do. This is good running along with the boundaries that they're getting.
Yeah, really good running and pressure there by both batters. Keep reminding people that these guys are over 40, so whenever I see them pushing like this and running hard like this, it's super impressive. Fielder did his best to get round and support his teammate, but they got through for the second.
Oh, that was a hit me ball, and hit me he does. That's a boundary behind. Square leg, that's a beauty of a stroke, and got the treatment it deserved, that ball. That was a poor delivery.
Nice friendly long hop and firmly put away by Harshad. 15 off 9 now, 40 for 1 off 4.5 overs. The last ball of this over, 12 so far in the over.
That's a good delivery, good comeback. Played away gently for a single. Will keep strike for the next over. The captain. 5 overs bowled. Rest of the world are 41 for 1. And it's now time to have a change in the voices. It's going to be Farooq Riaz joined by Colin Walters all the way from the United Kingdoms.
Thank you very much. Falak Sher and Qasim is 5 overs, have been bowled is 41 for 1. The rest of the world. Oh, nicely played. Nicely played. Cheeky shot, just got one. Decent start by rest of the world. They are taking on the rest of the Gulf. In the comm box, I would like to welcome Mr. Colin Walter, the Managing Director of Rest of the World. Warm welcome, sir.
Farooq, thank you very much. What an absolute pleasure it is to be here today at this magnificent stadium on a glorious day. Absolutely beautiful.
It's good to see you here. It's the first contest for rest of the world on this very ground, and so far what we have seen is they have played 3. You guys won 2 and lost to Australia. So still you guys have a very good chance to go to the semis.
Yeah, this is a big game for us. I think when we put our side together, ours are always scratch sides, so these guys don't know each other. So it's really nice that they've gelled really well, and they've targeted this game as the one to give them the big opportunity to get into the semi-finals.
Chance and just fell short. There was a half a chance for a run out as well. Tried to turn the ball towards the onside leading edge. It fell short.
I'm not surprised to see spin from both ends here, because there definitely is a bit of abrasiveness in the pitch, and it seems to be taking spin right from the beginning here. So Hamid, left arm round. Bowls to Hobson.
There's a chance. Oh, dropped. That was a certain chance. He's missed it altogether. Almost we got the second wicket here. It has been a good over by Hamad, but it's not lucky enough to make the breakthrough. With the quick singles, very good running, good judgment.
Yeah, excellent running. These guys have played together a bit before, so it's nice to see that they have some understanding.
Now 6 gone, 46 for 1, rest of the world.
So you guys know this ground better than I would. How would you rate that as a start on this ground?
I think a very good start. In the morning, what we normally see historically, the bowlers get some assistance off the pitch, some moisture on the pitch, but as the day progresses, the ball starts to come onto the bat very nicely, and the batsmen certainly enjoy themselves a lot. They get lots of runs, and the ball comes onto the bat well, and the power play has been ended. 6 overs is bowled. So overall, it's a batting paradise, but certainly bowlers have to be disciplined as well to make their impression. There's a highlight of the power play, the on drive, and then towards turned away to the onside for 4th, wide delivery outside the off-stump deadline, pulled it away for a catch. Right towards the boundary, very good catch indeed. Big shot to the cow corner, way over the boundary, and then pulled away. Back live now, pick-up shot, and he has got a boundary, well played, beautifully placed. He struck firmly and got the placement right.
So it's good that seemingly every bad ball is being put away. It's very easy not to time them early on, but the guys are batting really nicely.
Was certainly short around leg stump, asking to be hit.
I have to confess, I went out and had a little look at the pitch earlier on and wished I was 30 years younger. That I'd have had a chance to play out there. It looks a magnificent place to play cricket.
Obviously, all the top grounds in the world excite all the players, even the current players or the ex-players. They all get excited by going to the middle of the ground.
So Farasat, right arm leg spin in bowls, pitched up and ball thrashed through the offside, 4 through extra cover. That's a magnificent strike.
It was quite glorious outside the off stump, pitched up, and it was wide enough that enticed the batsman. And he beautifully lofted over the ring for 4 runs.
I was talking to Harry Godke last night as we were having dinner, and he was saying that he really wants to express himself with the bat. Felt like he hadn't done so yet, so maybe today will be his day, and hopefully I don't do the commentator's curse like we had before.
Yes. Change of trajectory, and that is why he changed his mind in the end, and he just kept the ball towards mid-on for 1.
He's an interesting looking bowler Farasat. He's for a leg spinner, he's pushing it through sort of Anil Kumble style rather than floating it up Shane Warne style, isn't he?
Well, as a bowler, you need to have some variety. You need to have a skill to fox the batsman by changing the trajectory of the ball, by changing the release of the ball. And if the bowlers get predictable, and they get really hammered. So some carom balls are in trend at the moment. The bowlers are developing expertise to deliver the carom balls as well. Big shot by the leg spinner, big shout, umpire unmoved. Maybe an inside edge, maybe the ball drifting down the leg side. What do you reckon?
Well, no, that's going down the leg side. That's missing leg stump by the way.
Just a touch high as well. And he didn't get any support from this wicketkeeper as well.
It was almost like a googly, that one. Almost went the other way, didn't it? That's another lovely extra cover drive by Hobson, but picks out the man from wide long off. That's good arm into the keeper. So at the end of 7 overs, the rest of the world are 56 for 1. That's a run rate, even my limited maths can tell you is 8 and over, and it has it on the screen as well. So that's very helpful.
More than a decent start, Colin, 56 for 1. So what's the total in your mind? 150 plus is looking good from here?
I arrived in Pakistan yesterday, so this is all a bit new to me. But the guys have won games scoring 140 and 130, but they're telling me that this looks much more like a batting wicket. So I think if they were to go for, if they were looking at around 175, 180, I think that might be quite a competitive score. What would you suggest?
Yes, even 200 is quite gettable on this track. But what we saw from Pakistan, they posted a modest score in the first game. They bounced back well. They got 190 plus and they got 280 plus. So as the tournament progressed, they started to put massive score on the board. So at least 150 they should get to challenge the opponents. As Hamad will continue, the left-arm spinner. Oh, yeah, this gotta be out, gotta be out. What kind of shot that is? Leading edge and a simplest of catches for the wicketkeeper.
That's very unnecessary, really. A wide ball, which he's tried to ramp, and I think if he'd left it, it must have been quite, oh no, perhaps it wasn't quite the one. That's a poor shot, really. Absolute gift of a wicket, Farouk. Really unnecessary.
Yes, he will be gutted with himself. And he could have belted to the off stump as Stephen Hobson, 17 of 19, 2 for 56 on the board, rest of the world.
I think as an old man, and I'm pushing 70 now, sometimes you do wonder about the shots that guys play, and I'm not just talking about that dismissal. You know, I watch professional cricket, and you think people have played cover drives and square cuts and pulls for 250 years. Why, they're probably good enough in most situations. That was a ball that could easily have been cut through square cover, but has rather gifted a wicket away when the rest of the world were doing so well. But, however, there's now an opportunity for whoever's in next.
That's right. Maybe he made his mind to play that ram shot before the ball was released. Now De Silva is the next man in.
Yes, Irishan De Silva of Sri Lankan descent, but actually plays his cricket in Wales. A bit of a character. Been very good around the hotel.
That is why he's here. The simplest of catches for the wicketkeeper. Nothing short. But the spinners are getting some turn and bounce as well. That is quite encouraging.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because Hamad went for a lot of runs in his first over, but he's really tightened up now. And 1 for 19 off 3.1 overs is a pretty good return, I would say, on that wicket.
That's well, straight to the fielder. Missed field that allowed the batsman to go for one. De Silva off the mark. And the fielding side is not a happy side, especially Hamad. And that should have been a dot ball.
That's not a happy looking face, is it, that one? It really was should never have been on there.
Bad throw, not even close to the wicketkeeper. That's gonna be wide.
That's a very good shot single there from Irishan De Silva. It's a big field, this. The boundaries are a long way and it's still a big field, so there are ones in some big gaps, especially on that leg side.
Excellent figures for Hamad, very decent. 1 for 22. Hasn't allowed batsmen to free their arms much. He's into his 4th over. Tapped away for 1.
So for those of you who have not been to this magnificent National Bank Stadium in Pakistan, there are stands all around and a quite beautiful view around the ground. It really is a proper old-fashioned international cricket stadium.
Right outside the off stump, couldn't connect it. Yeah, that's right. But before the Champions Trophy, and that particular stand has been renovated. With a chairman box, VIP boxes there, and some press boxes out there. And in the years to come, the other stands will be removed and a new stand will be built to give the modern look. Well bowled outside the off stump. Hamad has been done and dusted. Superb bowling. What a spell. 1 for 23, 60 for 2 on the board.
Yeah, he's brought that back well from a bad first over. So this is where wickets make so much difference. In that immediately you have to new batter has to settle in, and it's so much more difficult for the new batter to come in and start thrashing the ball to the boundary. So 2 wide balls, they're not punished, and Hamad has come out of that spell with very acceptable figures indeed, under 6 and over.
And it's bowled according to the field placement. Has bowled outside the off stump. Has got some bounce and some turn as well. That is why he hasn't been hammered. Just considered a few singles in the end. Very good bowling figures. He finished with Ali Rizwan Akhtar. Right arm fast. Will operate from the far end.
So yeah, so just looking around the stadium, that's a new building, the opposite end from the pavilion. It reminds me a little bit of the ground down at Southampton, which is also a test ground, which has like a hotel at one end of the ground. Always see people sitting in their bedrooms watching. Turned into hospitality boxes when the test matches and international matches are on. So this is Ali, and this is his first ball. Oh, he's in pace there. It's a big appeal for LBW. I suspect probably hit him outside the line of off, but that was quite a sharp delivery, that.
Yes, it was a mid-bagger, came back in very sharply. It was a close call. Maybe just a touch high, and the batsman got the benefit of doubt. He was so excited. Very good start by Salwa. Has no clue whatsoever.
Yes, there's a bit of seam movement as well back into the back there. Quite a short run for a quick bowler. It's a bit shorter and a bit wider. Mistimed, and just a gentle single out into the offside.
We're talking about the stadium and the Lahore Stadium, Qasafi Stadium. Maybe you have visited there, or maybe in the future. That stadium has been completely renovated. It's a beautiful looking stadium now, and hosted many games of Champions Trophy. And now National Bank Stadium is next in line. It's going to be renovated as well, and the spectator stand will get closer to the live action, and that will encourage more spectators to come to the ground and watch games, even in domestic games as well.
We've been very lucky with the rest of the world in recent years. We've played at one or two international stadiums. We had a whole tournament in the UAE, which is a wonderful place to go and play cricket. Played at all the international stadiums there. That's a very wide ball. That probably deserves to be 2 wides, that one. But it is for guys that don't get the chance to play in these stadiums on a regular basis. It's such a thrill. And so I walked to the middle, and I just wished I was 30 years younger and I could have been playing out there.
You still can be part of this over-40 T20 World Cup. You can bowl some leg spinners or off spinners, and you can bat well. It's not a long format.
No, but strangely the over 50s, over 60s, over 70s World Cups are all 45 overs a side. We don't play T20s. That's a nice cut shot, just back with a square, another single to De Silva.
Overall runs have been dried up. It's about 41 for 2 after 5 overs, and not many runs they have got in the process of 3.5 overs. So very well done, rest of the Gulf, and they have haven't picked up many wickets, but they have controlled the run rate pretty much in their favour.
And those 2 wickets have definitely, well, certainly the second of those 2 wickets has slowed the scoring rate down a bit, but to be fair, Rashid Godki has not had much to strike, so he's on strike now, and that's another very wide ball. I see they've got out on the crease, there are 2 blue lines, and I wondered whether the second wide one should make it 2 wides rather than 1 wide.
Recently, from ICC, it has been introduced to give some sort of advantage to the bowler, and down the leg side delivery sometimes can be given as a legal ball, so to give some sort of relief in the era of fast-paced cricket.
That's another very sharp delivery. This is oh, hello. Another overthrow and a run. That's 3 or 4 runs now the rest of golf have donated very generously to the rest of the world.
Bowler didn't like it, and it was a really good delivery, nip-pecker. Although it's got 2 wides, but we have seen in the process of overthrows, misfielding, this is not quite encouraging for the bowling side. in the past few games, we have seen the teams have conceded 0 extras or just few extras. But so far, quite a few extras here. The wicketkeeper was not. What did he? Why did he throw to the bowling end?
I really have no idea. That's a lovely shot out through mid-wicket. They'll look for two here, and they will get them. That's good running, good cricket all round. It's an interesting first over from Ali. He's certainly generating some decent wheels out there. It's good to see. You can't tell when you haven't played at a place quite what a wicket's going to do. And there are cracks in the wickets which we would certainly not be used to seeing in the UK, or if you play in Australia or New Zealand or whatever. But the wicket seems to be playing quite well. There is a little bit of early turn, but it seems the ball's coming onto the bat quite nicely.
It's coming onto the bat quite nicely. It's also some assistance for the spinners and the fast bowlers as well. So National Bank Stadium wickets generally favor the batsmen, but also offer something for the bowlers. And we have seen number of high-scoring games as well. Some outstanding individual performances with the ball as well from the bowlers in international cricket. Historic ground as well. Cricketing greats Lara, Sachin Tendulkar, they made debut. Yunus Khan made debut here on National Stadium. Yunus Khan for one-day international. Sachin and Lara, Waqar Yunus, they made debut in National Stadium.
So we have a change of bowling to right arm off spin, and it says it's Ali, but I don't think it is. I think Ali bowled the last over, so I'm not quite sure who that is bowling out there.
Maybe you remember way back in 2000, England won the Test match in Pakistan. It was almost a sunset. Nasser Hussain was the skipper.
I remember it very well. I remember sitting in my office at home and listening. I should have been working, I'm sure, but it was probably one of England's finest hours in the last 25 years. And strange enough, I played seniors county cricket at home, and we play against Nasser Hussain's brother Mel, who also plays for England over 60s, and he says his brother thinks that was one of the best moments of his life, winning that Test match.
The rules was quite different because as long as the batsmen are not complaining, so you cannot ask the fielders to go or leave the field. And England were close to the win. They were happy to continue. And one of the shot they placed towards his square leg, and deep square leg fielder had no clue, and eventually the ball went over the fence.
I think the umpires were perhaps slightly more sympathetic to England because was it Moeen Khan was the captain of Pakistan, had spent a lot of time not doing anything, and I think there was about 9 overs in an hour. He was desperate not to lose that Test match, and of course it's quite rare for England to win a Test series in Pakistan. It's only happened a couple of times in my memory, so it was a magnificent listen. And of course when you're listening on the radio, you can't see the action, and the commentators' words are, really what makes it all happen.
Nicely cut away for one. Going back for two, good running. The rules have been changed now. It's all depends on umpires whether they allow to continue the play or not. They won't ask any batsman or bowler about leaving the field. So rules have been quite neutral now. Are you happy with that?
Yes, I think as with all these things, there's a very good reason why they change rules, because if there's a bit that can be bent, players seem to find a way to bend them, and I don't mean that in a nasty way. You always take best advantage to help your team. So at the halfway stage, the rest of the world are 75 for 2 of 10 overs. I suspect there's going to be a change of commentary, but the guys are having a well-earned drink out there, so we're handing back to our original commentators.
Yes, Colin, thank you very much. It's wonderful to have you in the comm box. Anything particular you want to say for the fans, for the viewers?
Well, this is a magnificent tournament, and I'll give a big shout out for Fawad, who has organised this. I first met Fawad in Australia in 2022 when his over 60 side won the World Cup out there. This is a fabulous place to play cricket, and to have the opportunity to be here, all of our guys are absolutely delighted to be here, and to come and play in this stadium is an absolute bonus. So I'm not sure whether all the teams have a game here, but this will be a real highlight for everybody. But yeah, good, and it's shaping up to be a good game of cricket, I think.
Absolutely, it's nice to have a share a com box with you. Wonderful time I had with you in the commentary box, and inshallah see you again.
Well, hopefully we'll be here for a little while, so maybe we'll get another go of it later on.
Why not?
Thank you. Thanks for it.
So it's Colin Walter joined the com box, the managing director of Rest of the World, and he had a wonderful time with the com box as well. And now 10 overs have been bowled. Time for the change in voice. To take you to the next 5 overs is Danish Anis and Ayman Anwar. We'll pick up the commentary now.
Thanks a bunch, Farooq Riaz, and a special thanks to Colin Walters, Managing Director of Rest of the World, who've been on top of the game till now. I love the maturity that they're playing with. Of course, Masters have experience supporting them. Ayman, it's turning out to be a good match.
Yes, obviously we're expecting a very good contest among these two, and it's a good start from Rest of the World. But what I've been observing that the rest of the Gulf are heavily relying on their spinners. There's a lot of moisture on the pitch. They use 2 seamers, one in the power play, and then later on, even the one who came after the power play, he was able to bring it in. So they haven't been able to take advantage of the pitch so far.
Yeah, Atikur Rahman, the pacer who started the innings, was super good. He was moving the ball both ways. He challenged batters initially, but since then it's lacking discipline as far as rest of Gulf is concerned. There's a lot in this track, Eamon, for spinners to take advantage of, but you've got to bowl at the right places. Ali Rizwan continues with his second with a wide delivery. Harshad charged at it, hence the benefit of doubt going to Ali.
It was way too much outside the off stump. That's what I was talking about, that they have got plenty of moisture available in the pitch for them. They need to stick within the wickets.
Yeah, it's clear that Harshad Godke is switching his mindset now. He wants to attack the bowlers. At halfway stage, they've managed 75 for the loss of 2 wickets. I'll take that platform any day, knowing that you can score 100 odd runs in the last 10 if you have wickets in hand. And 175, 180 can be a good target on this wicket.
Good ball from Ali. They have a protection in the deep. So Ali is trying to attack the player here. He doesn't want the batter to judge what's coming next. Fuller and shorter, mixing those.
Ali Rizwan is bowling away from the reach of the batter. He wants to bring him out and not bowl within his arc. Just one of the over till now. Doing it a bit too much. Still getting some movement, which is nice as far as the paces are concerned.
Yes, we still have heavy atmosphere, so they will have this advantage throughout this inning, I assume. So they need to get their line and length right to take advantage of this. But batters are looking comfortable here because they are getting those inaccurate balls after each ball.
Pitched up this time around. Roshan could not dispatch it.
stopped certain runs early there with his foot.
The historic National Bank Stadium has hosted so many amazing matches. Outside the off stump, once again, he just guides it to a third man for one.
Yes, he is pitching it very much outside the off stump, making it very easy for the batter to carve it between the two fielders. Third man is there, protecting those boundaries for him. Fine leg is up in the ring. So he has got deep point and square leg fielder. So we can assume he want to bowl shorter. This time change of pace from Ali. But for him, but one run has been taken away.
The rest of the world have done well to keep on rotating strike. After 11, it's 79 for 2. Anyone who's played cricket aches at the sight of others playing it. Colin Walters was expressing the wish to play on this ground. I've been doing that since day one, and I know Eamon wants to play as well. Qasim Sheikh has been aching to play. Unfortunately, we won't get to.
Yes, every time we come into the ground, we want to go to the pitch straight away. But unfortunately, we can't. Spinner comes in, started with a very well bowled within the stumps. And good tossed up delivery for a start here. You have to see the name.
Waqas Alvi, the captain, bowling his second. Couldn't collect that cleanly, giving away a single. There's a lot of reward for spinners bowling with flight on this track, Eamon. We've seen that.
Certainly there is, because I saw visible cracks on the pitch. So we haven't seen a very accuracy from the spinners so far. They have been all over the pitch. But good start, this is from Waqas. Once again, good ball within the stumps. Could only be single of this ball.
Not too much turn though. However, if you can take the pace away, you can challenge the batters.
This time it was slightly short and gone for 4 runs. So he bowled 2 fuller lengths, so he couldn't get the turn. So this time he wanted to turn it a bit, but missed his length completely there.
Yeah, it was his pace that did it for Harshad. It was a quicker one. He saw Harshad coming forward. Just bowled it a little quicker, which allowed Harshad to use that extra pace provided. Did well to play it in the gap right between the two fielders there.
He had a protection on the offside for this ball. Completely missed his line. Once again, shorter one from him. Would only be 1 run. Quick throw from the deep.
You could hear Harshad grunting in frustration. He wanted to hit that out of Karachi. Couldn't time it. It was a bit quicker once again.
Puller this time and missed it completely. Excellent bowling this is from Waqas. Changed the pace a bit. Did not give any pace on this ball. What a wonderful ball and great piece of stumping from the wicketkeeper.
Exactly the way to go about it on this track. You've got to take away the pace, challenge batters. That's exactly what the captain Waqas did here. Iroshan De Silva gone for 13 of 13. It's 86 for 3. Yeah, you can sense the urgency. You can sense the shifting gears as far as rest of the world are concerned. They want runs now. They're trying new things in order to get more runs.
They have been on the slower side, I would say. They got a very good start, but then they were unable to convert those bad balls into the boundaries. So now they have to hurry because they are into the 12th over and 86 so far. So the current rate is only 7, which wouldn't justify the bowling because we have seen some, irregularities in the bowling.
Yeah, unfortunately, they could not make the most of loose deliveries or deliveries where they could get some extra runs. Once again, you can always have some power hitters come in. Hasham Khan is the new batsman, a right-handed batter, joining his captain, Harry Gotke, who's been pretty good. He can hit the long ball as well, Harry. He's been trying to. He's already on 40 of 33 now.
Have a look at this ball. It was slow in the air, completely missed the pace and the line of the ball. And great work from the wicketkeeper. Easy decision for the umpire.
For a change. Yeah, Atif Rahman, the guy who bowled the first over for rest of Gulf, he's pretty good. He's got the height, he's got a rhythmic run-up. He moves the ball. It would be interesting to see if he can move the ball at this stage. He's got the physique of a fast bowler. He's tall, uses that height to perfection.
Pitch outside the off stump, but there is protection on the boundary. 1 run only.
It seems like the rest of the Gulf bowlers are bowling with a plan, but I doubt if it's the right plan. Probably looking not to give away too many runs. In order to do that, they're bowling wide of the off stump.
Yes, to me it looks like they are happy with the singles. They are not looking to take the wickets here, but they are more towards stopping those boundaries.
The point is, the rest of the world batters haven't been able to make the most of that length or line, which allows them to keep bowling here.
Once again, a little slow from the bowler, but the fielder couldn't do well. So we have been seeing a lot of their players taking their boot out rather than getting down and picking the ball up. So the rest of the Gulf has to show some fitness here in the ground, maybe.
Wait till you're 45, Eamon. Bending down is more difficult than you may think at that age.
But we have seen other teams doing that. Actually, it was a very good ball. It came in and then got out. Thick edge on that for 4 runs.
Yeah, that was a touch of magic from the batter as well. Touched it just enough to play it finer.
Yes, this ball did not deserve this treatment at all.
Life is unfair, Eamon. Especially for bowlers. It's extremely unfair in modern day cricket.
Missed his line completely. He pushed too hard on this ball.
However, when it comes to one-day cricket, I like this change that they're going to have the same ball after 34 overs, allows pacers to get some extra swing and reverse swing and make the most of the older ball.
Yes, because it became easier for the batter because ball stayed new for a longer time. So we were not seeing that break and that reverse swing. So yes, definitely a very good change.
Short, wide, once again. Sham a bit too careful. He's just stepped onto the crease. They need to make the most of these deliveries. Eamon, they dare to be hit.
Yes, I am itching to play a cut shot on such deliveries. I wonder why not him.
I feel you, Eamon. Anybody who's played some sort of cricket have their eyes lit up when they see such length and width provided. Asham still new to the crease. Let's see what he does. That's the way to go about it. It was shorter this time. It was within his arc. He pulled it right into the gap. Valuable runs for rest of the world here as they're nearing 100 in the 13th over.
Way too short from Atish to a new batter who just came in already on 4 of the 1 ball. So he is dealing in boundaries here.
I was absolutely smacked by Hasham. Timed it beautifully. He's looking good already. 8 of 2 balls. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the rest of the world.
Very well bowled this is. Came back into him. So this is the length he should be looking at most of the time. On this pitch, the ball is still swinging. Good running from rest of the world.
Yeah, but when you can move the ball off the seam, you need to be bowling in that channel of uncertainty. Bowling short just makes it easier for the batter to put you away for runs. And Atif has that skill. He needs to make the most of it.
We have to know whether it's the plan to stay happy with the single, go after the wickets. But still they could remain in the channel. Once again, short ball and pulled it for 4 runs.
Yeah, Atif Rahman trying to do a bit too much here. Not the way to go about it. Not utilizing all his skills. That was a good shot from Godke, reaching his 50 in style. He's been playing a captain's knock for his team. Harshad Akahari Godke leading from the front.
Very well played. 47 runs for him. And then 51 with this boundary.
He needs to carry on though. He needs to make the most of the time that he's spent on the crease till now.
Thank you very much.
It's priceless. 13 overs gone, just 7 to go. Waqas has been
boys,
pretty
shabash.
good. Already 1 wicket to his name, although he's given away 10 runs per over. He wouldn't mind that if he can get rid of Harshad.
It was a tossed up delivery, but full. They think they have got their man,
Come on, man.
but the umpire think otherwise.
The wicketkeeper absolutely loved it when he was appealing. Dejected when he got turned down. Were there 2 sounds? It's difficult to tell if it hit the ground or the bat. Yeah, there were 2 sounds for sure.
Asane, mere la ja.
Quicker this time around, Waqas. Easy to handle. Talking about the length, that is.
Good variation this is from Waqas. The first ball he bowled very slow and then right on the length for 1 run only.
That's better from Waqas. They've called for 2. We'll get back. We'll get back. This is really good running. That's one thing they've done really well. Are they going to steal one more? Yes, they are. That is exceptional running from the rest of the world.
It was stunning fielding, but error from the backup there, allowing an extra run for rest of the world. Not too good in the field from the rest of the golf team.
Yeah, the collection was nice. The throw, not too much because it went over the head of the wicketkeeper, allowing them to come back for the 3rd.
Shabash, take it easy, boys. It's okay,
Too
it's
slow and
okay.
too
Come here, man,
wide.
boys. Shabash.
Extra run offered.
That was a tough call from the umpire. I believe that was on the line. Yeah. Bowlers always feel they've been wronged.
Easy. Single, easy.
Lack of control there from Waqas. He's trying to do a bit too much to come within the stumps.
Yes, but we are not seeing any sort of hurriness from rest of the world. They are happy taking the ball for
चलो
one
चलो
run.
चलो 2 कदम चल के
So
बाउंड्री
they are into
वालों.
the 13.4 over and still on 7.98 run rate.
The current rate has improved though. You just mentioned it was 7.14 a little while back.
मादी
It
आजा.
has been creeping
ओए
up, Eamon,
मादी.
which is
ज़्यादा
a good
शाबाश.
sign for rest of the world, provided that they're not trying too hard. It's just happening naturally for them, and they can always explode in the last 5
शाबाश
overs,
शाबाश
provided
शाबाश.
they
अच्छा
have
ओवर हो गया. गुड ओवर हो
some
गया.
power hitters in their squad.
Yes,
Last
but they
kick
are
डाल दे.
unable to make advantage of those bad lines which we just saw.
ओ नहीं
This is a
यार.
good ball within the stumps.
After 14, it's 111 for 3. Yeah, I still believe rest of the world are just buying time here, just taking their time, waiting for the last 4-5 overs to be explosive and to go all out. If they can manage to do that, they will reach a respectable target. Anything less than 180 would be a disappointment for the rest of the world. The way they've batted, the way they've controlled this innings.
Bowling change.
They've got 36
Bowling
balls
change.
left.
Right arm over.
How much do they have to score with what rate to reach 180? I don't think so they would be able to go there. But it's a T20. Let's see, they have got wickets in hand.
Satan Raza, right arm off break. Yeah, I'd be looking for 80 odd of 36 deliveries. I know that's really hoping for too much, but with 7 wickets in hand, you can go all out. They've got to start right now, Eamon. If they are to reach that target, they cannot take any more time, that's for sure. Walks back right away, Hasham. He was looking good. A bit too cautious, Eamon.
I think he played for a break there, but the ball was straight and easy take for a wicket keeper. Has to give him a credit for this. Have a look at this. He played it for break here, opened his bat.
Yeah, he was trying to be a bit too cute there. Hasham Khan gone for 8 of 7. It's 111 for 4. Nelson strikes. At times you can be overcautious. At times it helps you if you're playing attacking cricket. Kind of digging themselves into a hole here, rest of the world. They need to capitalize on this start, the platform that was given to them by their top 3 batters.
They are losing it completely here because they needed a partnership and they got a couple of bad deliveries, could not convert those into boundaries. And now they seem to be struggling with the target they must have in their mind. But the new Badr Atiq has all the responsibility to carry on with the target they had in their mind after that power play.
Surely it has to be in the vicinity of 160, 170 and anything under that would be a walk in the park for rest of Gulf. Yes, it depends on how rest of the world bowls, but anything around 150 is pretty easy on this pitch at least. It doesn't have that much assistance for bowlers.
With the seam, yes, it had, but they were unable to bowl on the channel. But with the spin, they had cracks, but we saw some bad deliveries. So that's keeping in mind that situation. We believe the target should be a good one here, something above 150.
Harshad not happy with Badr. He ran the first one too slow for his liking. Badr is showing intent here. Although he played it straight into the hands of long off, he wants to go at it, which is a good sign.
So we are not seeing any turn on the ball.
No turn whatsoever.
They are keeping it full. This time, good length, but we outside the off stump. Unlucky that they took single of him.
Satan is bowling his first, but This is where you need to be bowling as a spinner. This is the pace you need to be bowling at. This is the length, this is the line. Instantly testing batters.
Tried a cut shot, but the ball kept low, unable to make a connection there.
It was a touch quicker by Sitendra. After 15, it's 115 for 4. So Harshad Godke, the captain for Rest of the World, has been pretty good till now for his team. He's played some big shots. He's been there on the crease. He's kept on rotating strike. He's been super impressive, leading his team from the front. Wickets are falling from the other end, but he kept going. He's still there on the track. He would like to change gears now and explode for his team. There's a change in the com box. Replacing us are Farooq Riaz and Mr. Manzil Naqvi. Over to you, boys.
बॉल रोका करें बस आराम से यार बॉडी लाइन ये तो फंबल वाली जगह ही नहीं है शाबाश कीपर
Thank you very much, Imran Anwar and Danish Anis. 15 overs have been bowled. We're into the 16th over. Well bowled, very full. So current rate is pretty decent, and they can get to 150 plus easily from here. Vikas is into his final over as well. Chase the batsman and is going for 1, can't come back for 2, no chance whatsoever. Good work by the boundary rider. In the commentary box, I have been joined by Manzil Naqvi. Welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. और अब ज़्यादातर दारोमदार जो है इन्हीं दोनों बैटर्स पे है. थोड़ा सा अगर 2-3 ओवर और बेहतर अंदाज में खेलें तो यकीनी तौर पे एक अच्छा टोटल भी हो सकता है.
आजा माती इजी मात भाई.
He's on hurry. Harshad actor non-strikers and he wants to go for run and in almost in every delivery. And that is why they apply pressure on the fielding side, and we have seen number of overthrows because they tend to release the ball very quickly. Right outside the off-spin. Lots of extras have been conceded already.
जी बिल्कुल. और जिस तरह से रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के बैटर्स ने बैटिंग की और भरपूर साथ दिया है, रेस्ट ऑफ गर्ल्स के बॉलर्स ने भी उनका फाजिल रन्स की सूरत में.
Tossed up fly outside the off stump. Came back well, Vikas, after conceding a boundary earlier on in this over.
मरतबा कट किया थर्ड मैन पोजीशन पर और तेजी के साथ एक रन मुकम्मल किया. और अब फरोग अगर देखा जाए तो हर्षद पे अब जिम्मेदारी आयद होती है कि वो काफ़ी देर से बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. ओवर का अख्ताम 16 के बाद 123 पे 4 रेस्ट ऑफ द पर.
Rest of the world won the toss. They opted to bat first. As it was a decent start. They lost few wickets though, but pretty much they are well positioned at the moment. Their spinners, their quicker bowlers from rest of the Gulf, they have been impressive, but they showed some indiscipline as well in the bowling. Lots of extras. We conceded some overthrows, and now Siftan will continue with the off spinners, dropping shorter, and there's got to be 4 runs. Short man leg can't get there. Bad delivery and rightly put away by Harshad.
शॉर्ट बॉल था लेग स्टंप से खासा बाहर और भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाया हर्षद ने. और यही हम बात कर रहे थे कि अब हर्षद को क्योंकि खासी देर से क्रीज पर मौजूद हैं, इनको अब उस तरह से खेलना होगा जैसे कि ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि आखिरी ओवर्स में जिस तरह से बैटर्स जारहाना अंदाज से खेलते हैं.
Smashed on the ground and slight misfield. Once again trying to come back for 2, struck so hard. Plenty of loop given by Saptan again.
फील्डिंग में थोड़ा स्लॉपी रहे हैं रेस्ट ऑफ द गर्ल्स के फील्डर्स, और हम पहले ओवर से ही देख रहे हैं और अभी तक उस जो लैक ऑफ फील्डिंग है वो कंट्रोल नहीं कर सके.
Chance, certain chance, miss it. Somebody wants it, but it landed safely. Very good fortune for Badr. Try to play across the line. Longer fielder is right at the edge of the boundary. He really had to run for that. But in the end, ball landed first. Gone this time. It was India for a while. Good sharp catch at backward point. So wicket for Saptan. He's trying to cut it away outside the off stump. And well taken.
कैच भी अच्छा लिया शॉर्ट पॉइंट पर. 5वां नुकसान रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड को. ऊंचा खेल गए और कोई गलती नहीं की बैकफुट पॉइंट पर कैच पकड़ने में फील्डर ने. अर्शद 68 रन की शानदार इनिंग खेलने के बाद आउट. रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड 129 पे 5. फरूक, आप क्या समझते हैं, क्योंकि अरशद खासी देर से बैटिंग की, बड़ी शानदार बैटिंग की, उनके आउट होने के बाद अब आप क्या समझते हैं कि क्या टोटल स्कोर बोर्ड पे हो सकता है रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के लिए?
I think Harshad batted really well and he's done his job pretty much. It's Nuwan Veera Surya is the next man in, and they should get to 150 plus. It was India for a while, cut it away, and fine catch. Important moment of the game, but still I think the rest of the world is looking good to get to the very good score like 160 plus. Still plenty of batting to come. Oh, nicely played, used the pace well, but just couldn't find the space between short third and gully, and in the end he's off the mark. The rest of the world has players from different corners of the world. They have some Sri Lankans, some from England, and they have played 3 games before that. They won 2, they lost 1. It's an important game for them today.
White ball.
Outside the off stump, chased it, but still a wide. So lots of extras, and that is why it's, they are taking a little longer time to finish off the innings. 8 wides, 1 leg by, 1 by, 10 extras, and still 3 to 4 overs to go.
अब शायद मेरी बात इत्तेफाक नहीं है, लेकिन मुझे रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के जो बैटर्स उनमें कुछ तहम्मुल ज़रूर नज़र आया. 17 के बाद 131 पे 6 रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड.
For 5 after 17. Is net current run rate is under 8 runs per over. So both the batsmen are pretty new to the crease. Badr on 4 and Nuwan, who just came in after the fall of Harshad.
अब मजीद अगर 25 रन बन जाएं तो बड़ा अच्छा टोटल हो जाएगा रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के लिए. और फिर देखना होगा कि गल्फ के बैटर्स किस तरह से मुकाबला करते हैं उनकी बॉलिंग का.
Ali's into his 3rd over. He's got the long on in position, deep square leg, short fine leg. There is a gap over mid-wicket fielder. Once the batsman certainly has to clear the mid-wicket boundary. You can see to the right. Oh, nice shot, nicely played, very cheeky, very cute, and it's got to be 4 runs, effective. Nuwan, it wasn't wide enough to cut it away, but he cut it well, and wicketkeeper got deceived in the end. A useful boundary.
हाँ, बड़ी जिसे कहते हैं चालाकी से उन्होंने गेंद को निकाला थर्ड में, बिल्कुल विकेटकीपर के बराबर से गया. और अभी शायद विकेटकीपर सोच ही रहे थे कि गेंद को पकड़े, मगर गेंद के ग्लव से बाहर जाती, बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर 4 रन के लिए अच्छा स्ट्रोक.
Well, it wasn't far away, but wicketkeeper was expecting something to the onside. It certainly wasn't far away, but just clever stuff. Gone this time, cleaned it up. It's gonna be an important wicket. He just got a boundary, tried to play the ram shot, tried to be cheeky again, and cleaned up by Ali, and wicket number 6 goes down.
देखिए इससे पहले वाला शॉट उन्होंने थर्ड मैन की जानिब खेला और अब रूम बना के फाइन लेग पे खेलना चाहते थे, लेकिन गेंद बिल्कुल सीधा रहा और ऑफ स्टंप से गेंद टकराई, तो उनको वापस जाना पड़ेगा अब डग आउट में. एक और नुकसान रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के लिए.
Well, that wicket has been gifted. It's a unusual shot. 5 to his name. Nuwan is 135 for 6 on the board, cleaned up by Muhammad Ali.
नील हैरिस नए आने वाले बैट्समैन रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के लिए. इससे पहले जो नुमान आउट हुए फरूक, उनमें कुछ मुझे ऐसा लगा कि एनर्जी नज़र आई है और वो स्कोरिंग को तेज़ करना चाहते हैं, जिसकी बिना पे उन्होंने पहले थर्ड मैन पे बॉल निकाली, फिर रूम बनाया फाइन लेग पे खेलने के लिए, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली कनेक्ट नहीं हो सकी. मगर अगर शायद वो कुछ देर और बैटिंग करते तो यकीनी तौर पे हमें कुछ अच्छे जारहाना स्ट्रोक्स भी देखने को मिलते और रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड का स्कोर भी आगे बढ़ता.
So it was a high risk shot, wrong shot selection to me. That's well bowled, very full outside the off stump. He's off the mark. Neil, you just came to the crease, still few overs to go. You could have played the conventional, traditional shots. It's always a high risk shot. You can see shuffle across, and it was cleaned up. So I think it's a waste of the opportunity for Nuwan.
उन्होंने माजत भी की आउट होने के बाद.
Yeah, so he straight away he realized that he made a dreadful mistake. Fine leg inside the circle. That is quite nicely played, opened the face of the blade for just one. They have been quite clinical. The rest of the world, they have taken singles, they have rotated the strike well, and in the meanwhile they have got the boundaries. Although they haven't got so many boundaries, but still they can get few boundaries in the end. 2 overs to go after this over, 6 of it already.
Here we go, boys. Come on, boys. Backing you, lad. Yes, boys. Yes, Nilo.
मेरे ख्याल है अगर उनके पास बाद में जारहाना बैटर नहीं रह गए तो फिर यही एक अमली होनी चाहिए कि आप सिंगल लें, डबल लें या फिर लूज बॉल कंजा करें, जिससे आप स्कोर को आगे बढ़ा सकें. अदरवाइज अगर आपने खामखाई जारहाना अंदाज से खेलने की कोशिश तो अपनी विकेटें भी गंवा सकते हैं.
Mid off has been pushed back now. We have long off and long on in position. Half a shout, it was drifting down the leg side.
Good boy, good. Come on, head down, head down.
That's a good comeback by Ali after conceding a boundary. It's 18 gone, rest of the world 138 for 6 on the board. $138 for 6 on the board. 18 overs have been bowled. Neil on 2, Badr on 5. So certainly we have seen the difference after the fall of Harshad. They are a little struggling to get going, and the runs have been dried up a little bit. This is IMC Over-40 T20 Cricket World Cup. It's being played in Karachi, in different grounds of Karachi. There's National Bank Stadium is one of the venues. The conditions have been quite perfect for cricket. What do you reckon? What do you predict, Manzar, the total after the 20 overs?
देखिए जब तक अरशद खेल रहे थे उसके बाद मुझे नुमान में कुछ रमक नज़र आई थी, मगर अब ऐसा लगता है कि अगर 12 गेंदें हैं तो 12 भी बन जाए तो काफ़ी होगा, लेकिन अगर 20 के करीब भी बन जाए तो एक अच्छा, यानी कि 160 55 के अराउंड हो सकता है इसको, अगर इसी तरह खेलते रहे, यानी सिंगल डबल और किसी भी बॉल पे उन्होंने बाउंड्री लगाने की कोशिश की थी।
सेंटर कवरिंग राइट हैंड बॉलिंग ओवर है। थोड़ा अंदर हो भाई, थोड़ा अंदर।
Lots of space is available to the onside for ones and twos.
Yes.
We have deep fine leg, short third in position. Deep back foot point. Is he gone? Yes, he is gone. Cleaned up. Try to heave over the mid-wicket boundary. Wicket of the first ball of the over. Missed it altogether. Off stump has been disturbed. Wicket number 7 goes down.
देखिए आपने लालच की बात की कि लॉट ऑफ स्पेस ऑन साइड, और उसी लालच में आके, और गेंद भी तकरीबन मिड स्टंप पे ही था, और उसी लालच में आके उन्होंने हिट करने की कोशिश की, जिसका खमियाजा उन्हें अपने आउट होने की सूरत में भुगतना पड़ा। तो एक अच्छी हिकमत अमली होती है कप्तान की भी, बॉलर की भी, कि ऐसे मौके पर आउट करे। नील हैरिस सिर्फ 2 रन बनाने के बाद वापस पवेलियन जाते हुए 3 गेंदों का उन्होंने सामना किया, और रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड 138 पे 7।
Rest of the world sliding now. They have lost 7 wickets. Neil Harris played almost a nothing shot. Just a blind heave to the onside. Missed it altogether. Cleaned up.
Right arm round
For Santosh Bhandari, the left-hand
right
batsman.
arm round 5 ball
And
left.
that is why he's here. Not even close to it. Just a cross-batted shot.
ये कप्तान और बॉलर जो चाहते थे वही किया बैटर ने। पहला रन हासिल करने में कामयाब संतोष भंडारी, पहली गेंद पे अपना स्कोर बनाया है। अब मेरा ख्याल है यही हिकमत अमली होनी चाहिए कि बाकी मानदा जो बॉलें रह गई हैं उन पर आप कम से कम सिंगल तो बनाएं, ताकि स्कोर जो है 150 तक तो हो जाए।
He has dropped it. He has dropped it. It was struck hard. Siptan, who misfielded in the previous ball, and now has got the opportunity again. It was very catchable. It was struck hard though. But sometimes the fielders catch it quite properly in the end. Almost the reaction time was quite minimal.
Yes point. Run boys.
एक रन और हासिल किया, और बड़ा अच्छा एफर्ट था कैच पकड़ने के लिए। बॉलर बैक ड्राइव था और बर वक्त हाथ भी डाला था, वरना गेंद शायद उनके जिस्म पे भी लग सकती थी, मगर इस कोशिश में वो कैच ड्रॉप कर बैठे।
It's all about reflexes and anticipation. Left-handed batsman goes offside over the field. It's going to be 4 runs. Good shot. Well placed. Much needed boundary for the rest of the world. Absolutely hammered it through the offside. Got the elevation.
अच्छा स्ट्रोक और बड़ा परफेक्ट शॉट था। उन्होंने ये देख लिया, भांप लिया था कि डीप में कोई फील्डर मौजूद नहीं है एक्स्ट्रा कवर पे, और उसका भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाते हुए बाउंड्री हासिल की।
Just nicely calculated. Comfortably clear the cover region. Chance for an out at the batting end. The throw is not strong enough. Over comes to an end. 19 gone. 145 for 7 on the board. So last over is about to begin. It's 145 for 7. The things have been dried up. The runs are not coming thick and fast now after the fall of Harshad. Santosh and Badar, they are out there, the tail enders.
नहीं, संतोष में मुझे कुछ बिजली सी नज़र आती है। अगर ये आखिरी ओवर भी है तो यकीनी तौर पर उनकी पूरी कोशिश होगी कि ज़्यादा ज़्यादा
Now he needs to show some fireworks in the last over. The first shot was quite good. Ali has been so impressive, 1 for 18. He's a seam-up bowler. He has got good swing today off the pitch. Goes towards long off. No chance to come back for two. Slightly wide long off field and a long on, so it's always important to go to play that straight. Then you can have a chance to come back for two at least. And also there is a gap over extra cover. There's a gap over mid-wicket boundary. And the right-hand batsman now has got the strike. Deep cover, long off, long on, deep square leg. The boundary riders for him. Big full toss. We have to wait for the umpire's signal. Just no ball given straight away. So bonus for the rest of the world. A free hit will be awarded. Yes, quite rightly so.
और अब फ्री हिट भी है और सामने संतोष भी हैं, तो जो कहते हैं ना कि अंधा क्या चाहे दो आंखें, तो भरपूर मौका है संतोष के लिए इस फ्री हिट पे मैक्सिमम हासिल करने का.
Santosh is far more effective at the moment. He's got the opportunity now. Missed it altogether. Not the best of deliveries, right through him. He wanted to heave towards the onside, and Santosh will be so disappointed.
थोड़ा सा नीचे रह गया बॉल. अगर ज़रा सा और हाइट होती तो यकीनी तौर पे जो संतोष चाहते थे वो उनकी मर्जी के मुताबिक होता, मगर गेंद थोड़ा सा नीचे रहा. एनीवे, अभी 4 गेंदें बाकी हैं.
There is an edge, straight to short third. Just one taken. The Badr set off very quickly. The mid wicket has been pushed back for Santosh. Now it's coming inside the circle for the right-hander. So no damage done in this final over. Still they are struggling to get boundaries on regular basis. Just one boundary we saw in the previous over. Yes, Ali has been economical. 1 for 22 is quite clinical with his bowling. Right arm medium. Goes to the onside. Thick inside edge. Will he come back for two? Yes, they are coming back for two. Throw is not strong enough. Both the batsmen saw the fielder. That fielder is a little bit lazy, and that allowed the batsman to come back for two with ease. 150 comes up as well. 151 for 7. Some psychological advantage to the batting side now.
बिल्कुल, ये आपने सही कहा कि एक नफसियाती दबाव ज़रूर हो जाएगा कि 150 रन बनाने हैं.
Goes onside, long on has a chance taken, comfortably held. Big shot for the first time from Badr, and he found the fielder at long on. Wicket number 8 down with 1 ball to go.
बड़ा अच्छा कैच लिया, बहुत पुरएतमाद तरीके से, और जिस तरह से एक कैच लेने का तरीका होता है बिल्कुल इसी तरह फील्डर ने, और कोई घबराहट नहीं दिखाई क्योंकि आखिरी 2 गेंदें बाकी हैं और उनके जहन में यकीनन ये भी चल रहा होगा कि अगर कैच छूट गया तो मज़ीद रन बनेंगे, लेकिन फिर भी बड़े एतमाद के साथ उन्होंने कैच हासिल किया. बदर अतीक वापस जा रहे हैं. 9 रन बनाने के बाद 14 गेंदों का सामना किया. 151 पर 8 रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड.
$151 for 8. The final ball is about to be delivered of the innings. Rest of the world, they struggled a little bit in the last 5-6 overs. 2 for 24. Well-deserved wicket for Ali. Was so economical that is why new batsman is out there for the final ball. comfortably taken it long on. So we have long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg for the right-hander who is new to the crease. The final ball of the innings coming up. Missed it altogether, going for the run. What happened here? I think they have given a dead ball something. We still have to wait for the umpire's signal. They are having a conversation. What this dead ball is about? Maybe the leg umpire is standing towards point region. Maybe the reason, or something else. We have to find it out. The ball was legitimate. Ball is not happy. It's pretty much in line. He was giving wide initially, then he gave the signal of a dead ball because maybe the umpire just couldn't get the position, square leg position. He was at the backward point, but it has to be rebowled. Maybe that umpire was about to leave for square leg position. What do you see?
जी बिल्कुल ऐसे ही हुआ। गेंद के दौरान अंपायर मूव करने लगे थे कि वो अपनी पोजीशन बदलना चाहते थे, तो इसी वजह से विकेट कीपर ने भी पॉइंट आउट कराया कि अंपायर खेलने की वजह से तो उसकी तवज्जो जो है वो हटी है खेल पर से, और इसी वजह से अंपायर डेड बॉल करा दे, लेकिन अभी फैसला नहीं हुआ कि क्या है।
There is a slight delay. The players are having drinks, although just one ball is left. They can have a drink after this ball as well, but they are thirsty enough. Or maybe they are leaving the field, not too sure. No, they are not leaving the field. Umpires are having a conversation. What they are talking about, Manzar? Any guesses?
यहाँ से ज़्यादा इल्म नहीं हो रहा, लेकिन क्योंकि फील्डर भी तमाम अपनी जगह पे मौजूद है, अंपायर भी क्रीज पर मौजूद हैं। अलबत्ता दोनों बैटर जो हैं मेरे ख्याल है रिटायर्ड हर्ट हो रहे हैं, वो आखिरी बैटर बैटिंग के लिए आ रहे हैं, वो वापस जा रहे हैं।
I think it's Colin Walter. Colin Walter, I guess, is at the edge of the boundary, who is the managing director of the rest of the world, also out there at the edge of the boundary. The umpires having some conversation. There is a delay just before the final ball of the innings. It's already a long innings, lots of extras, nearly 1.5 overs extra have been bowled because 8 to 9 widely conceded. Some umpire is finding something out. Can you hear something from here?
अभी तक तो ऐसा नहीं है, देखिए बाज़ औक़ात कमेंट्री बॉक्स से जज करना मुश्किल हो जाता है कि अंपायर या बैटर के साथ क्या हुआ है, और अभी इंशाल्लाह चंद लम्हों में पता लग जाएगा कि किस सूरत हाल की वजह से ये बैटर वापस जा रहे हैं। हालांकि एक ही बॉल रह गया था उनको खेलना था, मगर वो भी अंपायर ने डेड बॉल करार दी।
Yes, there's a change of batsman, I reckon. The man who just came in, he has been asked to go back to dugout. A new batsman has come to face the last ball. It was a dead ball, and that is why they can change the batsman. It doesn't hurt much to the bowling side because after all, they are all tail-enders. If they get 6 or 4 in the last ball, and that will hurt the bowling side because they produce a dot ball before that.
बिल्कुल, फिर शायद यकीनी तौर पे ऐसा ना होता और बैटर को वो वापस ना जाने देते, मगर आखिरी गेंद है और 11वें नंबर का बैटर भी खेला है। आदिल काजी हैं आखिरी गेंद खेलने के लिए रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड की जानिब से। क्या मुमकिन है छक्का या चौका हो सकता है?
Who knows? He will try to swing his bat, but it's a typical tail-ender, remember. Big shot down the ground, that's not going to be out. Coming back for 2, chance of a run out at the batting end. Certainly a chance, easily done. Just 1 run has been taken. A good throw from the long on fielder. He just spotted that the batsman is short to the crease and he had the opportunity at the batting end. Wicketkeeper finish off the job. Easy run out at the batting end. The 20 overs have been done and dusted. Good strong throw on target. Easily done.
जी बिल्कुल, और गेंद को फील्ड करते ही फील्डर ने अंदाज़ा कर लिया था कि उनको कहाँ थ्रो करनी है और बिल्कुल सही जगह पे थ्रो की, जिसकी वजह से बैटर आउट हुए आदिल काजी। दूसरा रन बनाने की कोशिश में, तो 152 रन रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड बनाने में कामयाब हुई मुकर्रर 20 ओवर्स में। संतोष नॉट आउट रहे 7 रन पे और आसिफ आउट हुए रन आउट। तो अब 153 रन दरकार होंगे रेस्ट ऑफ गर्ल्स को इस मैच में कामयाबी के लिए। देखा जाए तो एक अच्छा रिस्पेक्टेबल टोटल ज़रूर है, मगर मच डिपेंड ऑन बॉलिंग के किस तरह से बॉलिंग करते हैं रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड के बॉलर्स।
So the first inning has come to an end. And now let's go downstairs to Eamon. She's out there with some guests.
Hello, I have with me Harshad, the team captain, and he played a captain knock of 68 runs of 48 balls. Harshad, how happy and satisfied are you with the knock you have just played, and what do you think of this?
Well, I'm very happy to bat out there. The surface looks very good. It's true, and the pace is coming onto the bat very nicely. There is a bit of turn that's going to offer our spinners, but it's going to be quite important to bowl to our plan.
When you came in on this pitch and playing in between power play, what target did you actually have in your mind would be sufficient on this surface?
Look, ideally we would have liked another 20 on top, but I think with our bowling, we have been very good for the last 3 games, and our bowling has got us through. So hopefully we should be able to defend that. Just got to have a good plan.
Okay, Harshad, all the best to you.
Thank you.
So this was Harshad from Rest of the World, the captain. They scored 152 runs, 153 to win. Back to the com box.
Thank you very much, Eamon. Harshad, star of the show. The captain's knock played quite brilliantly, and his dismissal certainly dented the flow of runs. Highlights of the first innings: drive on drive, the first boundary of the morning, and then turned away to the onside, wristy work, and then pulled away for a wicket. A good shot, but not good enough to clear the boundary. Smith got out, and then a pick shot, a slog sweep way over the boundary. Some shots we have seen, pick up shot to the onside, and that is a bizarre way to get out. Nicely played shot to the onside of 4 runs. He was well short of the crease. Nicely steered towards the third, open plate. Caught behind. Easy catch. Keeper did well today.
ये बीच में बड़ी उम्दा कैचिंग भी हुई और फिर 4 रन तुगलान को इसमें आउट भी हुए नुमान, और इस तरह से कभी आउट कभी रन, इस तरह से इनिंग आगे बढ़ती रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड की। और ये आखिरी आउट होने वाले रन आउट का मंजर, आखिरी गेंद जिस पर आदिल काजी आउट हुए। बहुत कोशिश की उन्होंने क्रीज में पहुंचने की।
The batting card we have is 152 for 9, so 10 for Daniel, 17 for Steven. Decent start. Harsha, star of the show, 68 of 48 deliveries, and he didn't get much support by the rest of the batsmen. After 12 extras and 20 overs, they posted 152 for 9 on the board.
और ये रेस्ट ऑफ गर्ल का बॉलिंग कार्ड, 2 विकेटों के साथ सबसे कामयाब बॉलर रहे अली। 3 विकेटों के साथ सिप्तैन सबसे कामयाब है, उसके बाद 2 विकेट हासिल की अली ने, और फिर एक विकेट आतिफ और हम्माद ने भी हासिल की। यूँ इस तरह से मुकर्रर 20 ओवर में 152 रन बनाए, 153 रन का हदफ है रेस्ट ऑफ गर्ल की निगाहों के सामने 7.65 की औसत से। और अब इनिंग ब्रेक, जब ब्रेक के बाद अगली इनिंग शुरू होगी तो दोबारा हाजिर होंगे।
Well, welcome back once again to National Bank Cricket Stadium, where rest of the world and rest of Gulf are going head to head for two more valuable points. Rest of the world have batted first. They won the toss and chose to bat first, realizing that this is a good track for batters to express themselves. Managed a target of 153, which is a decent target considering conditions. However, they would have liked to score at least 175, 180 on this track. There were runs on offer. It was one of those totals where both the teams would find themselves in a good position to win it. Rest of the world will have to bowl well to contain rest of Gulf, who won 1 out of 3 matches played. Both teams are playing their 4th match in the Over-40 T20 World Cup being played here in Karachi. Here is out his rest of Gulf lead 153 to win at 7.65 runs per over. What we've seen so far, batters have found it easier with the new ball, although they will have to manage some swing, which is always available when pacers are bowling with the new ball. The rest of the world have done pretty well in this tournament so far. Having played 3 matches, they won 2 out of those 3. They are looking for their 3rd win of the tournament, which will increase their chances of going forward in the tournament. Whereas the rest of Gulf are looking for their 2nd win, playing their 4th. Mohammad Hassan Arif will start the proceedings for rest of Gulf. Maz Munir at the non-strikers end, and joining me in the comm box is the experienced Ayman Anwar. Harshit Godke batted supremely well for his team, scoring 68 of 48 deliveries, and he's starting the innings with the ball as well. What a talent!
Yes, Harshad once again, he played a captain knock, scored 68 of 48 balls, and once again he is opening the bowling for his team, defending 153. I had a chat with him and he thinks this is the best pitch he has played on since he has arrived in Karachi.
Yeah, a lot of people say that for National Bank's pitch. False start. There's always a lot of runs on this track, Ayman, but at the same time there is value for disciplined bowling.
Yes, I think they are a couple of runs short on this pitch, but we have to see some disciplined bowling. If they continue to do so, they might make things difficult for the rest of the Gulf team.
Right now bowling.
It all depends on the power play, how they take advantage of this.
Especially when the total isn't a humongous one. Here we go. Oh, full pitch delivery, swinging in. There is some shape there for Harshit Godke. What a talent he is for his team.
Wanted to go for a Yorker straight away, looking for a wicket here with the new ball early on, providing breakthrough for his team. That's what the intentions are so far from Harshit.
On that occasion, he was a touch down leg. Hassan played it straight to long on for 1.
Did not see much movement from the ball, so we are in the 2nd inning and the ball is new. Looking forward to see some swing early on with the new ball. He knows it too. He played out there for a long time. He knows that the atmosphere has something to offer with the new ball especially.
It's not one of those pitches where you can bang it short. You need to pitch it up, let the ball do the talking, and it will if you leave it at the right spot. There you go, Eamon. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Wonderful line and length. This is from Harshad. Survived this ball. Maz. Have a look at this. Shaped away from the batter. Very good line. Wanted to drag a batter on the front foot and managed to do so.
Once again, this is good bowling from Harshad. Good pressure exerted on the batters.
Harshad has got the line, has got the length. He has realized where it has to be with the new ball. Have a look at this. The similar delivery, shaped away from the batsman once again. And you can see that the face of batter blade was nowhere into the ball. This time Fuller, similar line, but has to hurry there.
Direct hit would have meant curtains for the batter there. He didn't charge for that single the way he should have. Did use his speed though to negate that movement from Harshad. It seems like the right idea. Couldn't find the gap though. He would have been long gone. Wasn't even in the frame. Once again, leg side-ish. Taken full advantage of by Hassan. Hitting it over square leg for a maximum. Good end to the over as far as rest of Gulf are concerned. After one, it's 8 without loss.
Harshad missed his length by few centimeters and he took full advantage of this ball. He was ready for this for a maximum. Wonderful stroke this is from him. The ball came back into him and all he had to do is extend his arms into the boundary for 6 runs.
Yeah, the invitation was given and he gladly accepted it.
I know, it's okay. Hey, that's why I'm talking to you.
Who doesn't like freebies? Hassan definitely does. I'll take that start as far as the rest of Gulf are concerned. Chasing 153. Exactly the start that you need. They need to continue. Santosh Bhandari. Instantly some spin, which doesn't seem like bad tactics to me. This is a good move. Because I mean, this is one of those tracks where spinners have high value. And
Come on, lads.
they can trouble batters.
Surely this is end with the new ball. We might see some ball coming into the batter because we have seen that the left arm spinners most of the time rely on those arm balls rather than going for a break. So this may be of advantage for the bowling side that they may deceive the batter.
Absolutely. Length would be key. Apologies for that, Eamon. There you go. Just start from outside off. Wide given. He has that shape which can trouble batsmen. He just needs to get the right line.
Yes, he got the shape and he created that angle. He is bowling from outside the stumps. And good start. This is from Santosh. The first legal delivery on the spot.
That is close. That is extremely close and it's given. He went across. The ball was straight as an arrow. Bhandari doing nothing wrong there. Celebrations in the air for rest of the world. And why not?
Easy pick for Santosh. He came way too early on the new ball. Wanted to play across the line. Surely gone in front of the stumps. Not a good start with the new ball, especially when you are opening the inning. You don't play across the line. Has to go for 1 run of 5 balls.
Yeah, Maz Munir had the bull charging towards him and he stood still right in front of him. Come hit me. That's exactly what happened there. Santosh Bhandari starting off well for his team. The spinners surely are not going to make it easy for rest of Gulf to chase this target down.
Good start for Santosh. 1 for 1 of 2 deliveries only. He left that gap on the fine leg region, invited the batter to play him across rather than going for straighters. He had a long on. New batter in is Hamad Said for rest of the Gulf. So we can see that he is aiming for the leg side and caught up in front of wickets.
Got dead in front. Bandari needs to keep on bowling exactly here. Put the pressure on the batters. Let them take the risks. There you go, my friend. Santosh is on point.
Nervous start from Hamad. Stopped it somehow. Didn't see any feet movement. Yeah, better this time.
I like this from rest of the world. They've got good energy in the field as well. They're on their toes. Bowling to an offside field. Some accuracy there. And again, that's the line, that's the length. Keep it there. Let Hamad get frustrated. Once again, it's a chance just over Santosh's head. He's not the quickest bunny on the field. After 2, it's 9 for 1.
Look at this one. Played it against. There was an opportunity, but he tried his best.
Opportunity for the air, maybe. Right. Some nerves. That's the rest of the Gulf dugout. The nerves will calm down once they have some runs on the board. These two just need to battle it out, stay there on the crease. Try rotating stride, because that's something rest of the world did really well initially when runs were not coming freely. Harshit Gotke will be bowling his second. What a cricketer he is! I mean, scoring 68 and then bowling the first and the second over.
And you have to be super fit for that. Bowling fast, batting out there for your team. Started off with the wide. So he is getting that shape. Just need to adjust his line for left-handed batter.
Yeah, going round the wicket. Started with bowling over the wicket. He will get that angle from this side. There you go, it was pitched up and he gave it the kitchen sink. Cleared the infield. 4 more valuable runs for rest of Gulf. Surely this will give them some confidence.
So much room provided by Harshad on this ball, and the length was easy picking for the batter. And he is playing anything into his zone towards the leg side, because he knows that the ball will come back into him.
Yeah, living dangerously there, Hassan. This will take some pressure off them. Once again, a full pitch delivery. He wanted to go hard at it. He wants to hit everything out of the city.
He's getting that shape in that ball. He has to look for that top of off stump deliveries to both these batters, because the ball is moving. He has to take advantage of that ball, because if you try to go fuller and then swing the ball, then it's an easy swing for the batter, in fact.
Yeah, but Hassan needs to realize he did not need to swing it that hard. Surely more control against a right-handed batsman. What a stroke that is! Beautiful timing, sublime.
Beautiful placement between the cover fielders for 4 runs. It wasn't that bad, I think. They need to make some adjustment with the pitch.
Exactly what I was talking about, Eamon. You can just time the ball and get runs on this track. It is that good. You do not need to hit it too hard. You do not need to swing at every ball.
Yes, but I believe that the cover fielder was way too straight. It should have been straight into his hands.
This time around he flicks it on the onside. Good wrist work there. Oh, misfield. You cannot do that, and the captain would not be happy. He's giving him the stare.
Courageous shot from Hamad. Tried to play it flick shot. That too against Harshad, who's taking the ball away from him, but lucky there that he got boundary of this ball.
Yeah, he was probably a hockey player in his last life, Ahmad. Guiding it towards third man. What an over this has been for rest of golf. 4 fours off it. The captain going for some runs.
Yes, back of the lane this time from Harshad, and it has gone for 4 runs. Got a thick edge on this ball. Have a look at this. Wanted to place it, got the edge, 4 runs.
Yeah, this will surely calm the storm that was around the golf team. And this time he goes for a little too much. Just nicks it onto his stump. Harshad Godke has the last laugh.
It was way outside the off stump, and it was a back of lane delivery. Wanted to throw it for a pull shot, ended up getting an inside edge and gave the breakthrough to his team. Have a look at this. It was shaping away from the batter and wanted to play it against the swing.
Yeah, Hamad was in a hurry to go home. He is finally going home. 12 of 8. It's 27 for 2. Yeah, he would be cursing himself right now, Ayman. When you've hit 4 fours of an over already and you try and go for another one, you had gotten the runs from the over that you needed. The pressure was off. A rush of blood to the head, something you don't expect from Masters.
Yes, must be unhappy with himself. He could have placed it towards third man, towards cover for 1 run, rather than going hard at it after getting boundaries of the over, as you mentioned.
That is Senna.
Renovan Houston.
Drager. Left arm.
On the previous delivery, he had a similar line and length, and he played it towards third man. He got a 4 for it.
And he wanted to go for a pull shot, but his weight was very much behind him. He did not transfer it completely. That's why got the inside edge of this ball.
Probably realized at the last moment that he wanted to pull it. Got a bit too late. Santosh Bhandari has been brought back for his second. He's been super impressive in his first. Not trying to do too much. Just pitching the ball in the right areas, as you mentioned earlier, which is exactly what they need to do here.
Go, Sati boy.
Oh, that has been played straight over the head of long gone. He will get runs for it. 6 of them. This is a good start to the 4th from Hassan.
This is a good shot because he knew straight away that there's no one at the long on boundary. Anything full pitch, he could take charge of that. And have a look at this. It was full pitch from him, and he didn't have to worry about. All he had to do is clear the circle, but he was able to do so, and he has cleared the boundary, in fact.
Hassan now needs to realize the value of his wicket. He needs to stay there for his team. He is someone who can score. Pitched further up this time. Some luck working in favor of the brave Hassan. Getting 4 more. Runs are coming for the golf team here.
Straight away bad line from Santosh. First he overpitched, and this time way outside the off stump. Got an edge of this ball. He has to control his line, but that's brave from team rest of the Gulf. They're not letting go the bad deliveries. Even though he was not in any shape of playing this shot, yet ended up getting 4 runs for his team.
Once again playing it over the head of the infield, getting 4 more. Hassan is an absolute fire here. He's playing some aggressive cricket, not allowing Santosh to settle down. 6-4-4 of the first 3 deliveries.
Yes, it was a very good shot off the back foot. Gave that execution that was required to clear the cover fielder.
On the back foot this time around, there is a fielder there placing himself under it, and he's dropped it! Oh, surely you cannot do that. That was a pretty easy catch. He even calmed and placed himself under that ball. Bhandari
In the game.
not happy with that effort.
Yes, unlucky there for Santosh. Got the chance to grab the wicket after hitting for 3 boundaries. It was a good ball, in fact. It wasn't too short. Wanted to play full of this. Yes, he wasn't stable. He was moving. When the catch was coming, he was unstable. He didn't get into the position.
He probably overran it. Realized at the very last moment that he wanted to be a step back.
Go on, son.
Hassan, what are you trying to do? You've scored so many runs of the first 3 balls. Just calm down.
Easy one, Dan. Easy one, Les.
Better against Rene instantly. He must have taken a sigh of breath, sigh of relief rather,
Right, know where we are, lads. Know
seeing
where we
Hassan
are.
off the strike, but he's now back on.
Yes, all they need to do is to build the partnership there. Rene on 1 of 1 and Hassan is all settled there. He has to go for a longer time. Better this time from Santosh. Quicker in pace.
Good finish. Good comeback. Good comeback, Danny.
After 4, it's 44 for 2.
Good lads. Good lads. Come on, quickly through.
Surely the rest of the world will be feeling the pressure here, courtesy of that 16-run over from Santosh Bhandari. His first went for just 1 run. That was a 17-run over, I beg your pardon. Hassan needs to stay there. He needs to realize how important his wicket is. They've lost 2 early on. He's gotten a chance already. He needs to make the most of it.
Certainly he has got the start he wanted. Now he should be chipping in with Hiran and
Come on,
get him
Nui, like
set.
last one, lads.
Take the score
Come on,
further
boys.
till the 10th over. Get into the situation. Get into the winning situation.
Nuwan Weerasuriya, the new bowler, bowling from far end. That's a good start. It was pitched up, but equally good from the batter Hassan there, who was on fire. He is in the mood to hit them big.
Good, Nui. Good, Nui.
Not a very good length to start when the mid-off fielder is up in the ring. Easy swing for the batter for 6 runs.
Come on, buddy. Me and you.
Pressure on Nuwan right away. Overcompensating it this time around. That was short. It was wide. Hassan had room for it. Easy 4 for Hassan there.
Come on, boys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Full and short this time. Cut away beautifully. It was a glorious shot over the head of the point fielder. So Nuwan is completely missing the line and the length here. He has to make some adjustment. It has become quite easy for the batters to go for runs. So he has to see what the other bowlers have done before him. This time once again it was full pitched and the result is same, 6 runs.
No signs of stopping Hassan. Another over starting with a flurry of boundaries. 6, 4, 6. It's not working for the rest of the world right now. It's Hassan versus the rest of the world. Hassan can say, I took on the world and I won. That's something to say.
Once again it was a shorter one and the similar result. 4 runs off this ball, so he is nowhere on the pitch. Totally struggling with his line and length. Somebody needs to go and talk to him to keep it one either full or short so that we can have fielders according to that. So now they have got long on and long off his position, so definitely has decided he will go fuller here.
Yeah! And he's got the man! Going for 1 too many! Colin Walters here in the com box is simply ecstatic. And why not? The danger man Hassan is gone. 6-4, 6-4, and he wanted more. Oh my word. Hassan, what have you done?
Got the wicket off the slower one this time, and the ball came back in and then drifted away. It was a good ball. The first good ball of the over got him the wicket.
Mohammad Hassan Arif gone for 48 of just 15. It's 64 for 3. Don Corrado, Quetta Gladiators. And here they are, rest of Gulf appreciating their counterpart. Hassan was batting so well. If only he could stay there.
The rest of the Gulf are up to the very good start here. 64 for 3 in 4.5 overs only. The new batters has got the time to settle in and keep the score moving. But it was a wonderful ball from the one. We saw the drift in the air and the ball then got away, completely deceiving the batter.
Yeah, the window is open and the rest of the world are peeping through. Mohammad Waqas Alvi, the captain, comes on to the crease. Can he play a similar innings to the captain from rest of the world, Harshad? That's how Hassan went back, wanting to cut it again. Just took the under edge and went onto the stumps.
You can see the agony hitting his leg guards. He knows what he has done. So no one is all pumped. We have to see what's coming next.
No matter what total you're chasing, the last thing you want is 2 new batters on the crease.
Yes,
Just playing it defensively. That's the end of the 5th. It's 64 for 3, and with that, a change in the comp box. Joining us, Falak Sher and the team director from rest of the world, Mr. Colin Walters. Over to you, boys.
Thank you very much, Danish Renis and Ayman Anwar. It's 64 for 3 after 5 overs. 1 over to go in the pole place, and Chase is definitely in pursuit. And it's a good time to say welcome to the combox to Mr. Colin Walters, because just gotten rid of the dangerous Saad in the last over. Hassan.
It's all action out there, isn't it? 64 off 5 overs. I think when I started playing cricket, if you had 64 or 5 overs, the skipper would be having a word in your ear saying, would you like to play a straight bat at some point? That was an absolutely wonderful innings. Looked like he was going to win it all on his own inside 10 overs. Quite superb.
Badr Atiq is into the attack. The off-break bowler will be coming from round the stumps. Oh, it's a good delivery. Nice shout. I thought it was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, right arm rounds. You've got to turn it a decent distance to get a right-handed bat out. But that must have been pretty adjacent. Maybe just sliding past off stump.
There's a wild swing by the batter. Need to be careful, Rini.
Good bounce there, lads.
The scoring has been already very good. You don't have to get that much. No need to go bang, bang, bang.
No, they've got it down almost to run a ball now. Just a bit of composure here, and they can put the game beyond the rest of the world's reach. That's another one past the outside edge. This is good start from Badr Atiq.
Well, he's using the angle, just keeping the ball away from the right-hander, and he's bowling it full. So he's pretty brave, in my opinion, to give the ball more air and bowl it full, inducing that drive.
That's very close. Hit, another big appeal. Again, he has got to turn it a little bit to get it back on the stumps, bowling right arm round. But this is a very good start from Badr Atiq.
Off the back foot this time, which was provided, but I thought he was lucky, got away with that. Well, you can't get most of the leg before wickets from this angle as an off spinner. These are our scorers. Worked away on the onside. Good bit of footwork shown by the batter on that occasion. And that concludes a very good over here by Badar. 6 done, power play done and dusted. It's 65 for 3, rest of golf.
So we have a situation here where obviously rest of golf would seem to be way ahead of the target, but looking back at the game that the rest of the world played against Sri Lanka, they seem to be cruising at around 90 for 4, only chasing 130 yard, and they needed 5 and over and finished up 25 short. So you just cannot tell what's going to happen in one of these games.
So these are the highlights of the power play. The left-hander just was going berserk. That was a good delivery and good shout. And umpire gave that out as well. And left-hander was just playing significantly well. In the process, he was given some support by his partner, but that was a chop on. Just forcing the issue was the batsman on that occasion. We've seen some good hitting by the left-hander Hassan. He was just going all guns blazing, and he was taking the bowlers to the cleaners, off the back foot, off the front foot, through the offside, the onside. It was just amazing.
Yeah, that was a wonderful innings, actually fabulous to watch, and some lovely strikes. So we're seeing the introduction of Daniel Smith, New Zealander, here. Daniel bowls nicely, so he's had I think he had a knee operation last year, so he's sort of working his way back to fitness. But it'll be interesting to see what he makes of this wicket. Interestingly, talking to our guys, we thought the ball was coming onto the bat quite well, but they were saying it was just gripping in the wicket a little bit, which is why the slow bowlers seem to have done so well, I think.
Quite right, very good point you make. Leg side will be given as a wide. Wasn't a good start, but there was some pace, some bounce. That's good to see. Need to work on his line there.
It's funny because you're expecting that to fly through, and the batsman had gone to play the shot, and he was there early, which tells you it's probably just gripped in the wicket a tiny wee bit. Which sometimes when you're playing pace bowling on a wicket that is gripping, it's quite difficult to time the ball. So this could be a very interesting passage of play here.
Yeah, it's altogether different, you know, on the abrasive surface like this. The ball tends to grip off the surface and it doesn't come quite nicely on the bat. Hitting through the line becomes difficult. But initially I thought that it was looking very good. That was another surprising bouncer. That's a good delivery. This is where he needs to be if he wants to bowl bouncers. I mean, his line has to be precise.
Yeah, that's a decent delivery. It'll make the batsman think a little bit. What's the betting? The next one's a Yorker.
So you want him to do the card trick, a bouncer followed by a Yorker.
It's traditional. We'll have to do it.
He's listening to. He tried.
And there it is. There could be a run out here. Oh my word, that was close.
Oh, is there a chance of the second one? Yes, of the overthrows. Now they're just giving it away a little here. Rest of the world. Your fielding has to be on the money if you are to defend totals.
Yeah, you can't afford to give people runs. To be fair, it was worth a shot at the stumps, I think. We obviously can't see because we're dead on. Oh, well, we can. Oh, he would have been out, so it was definitely worth a shy. It was a good effort, actually. It could have gone for 4 overthrows, so maybe a save there.
It's nicely bowled, mixing it up definitely. Not letting the batsman understand that what he's trying to achieve, not want to be predictable. This is good, intelligent bowling, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a good contest, this. Another couple of wickets now could make it very interesting indeed.
Lost his run up there. Daniel seems to be struggling. Talk about his knee problem.
Yeah, I think he's only just coming back to full fitness now. He's a big man as well, 6'4", 6'5". So we all know that quick bowlers suffer with their knees and their backs as they come down hard. That's a good delivery.
And especially when they're over 40s, you know, it's not that easy job to maintain that type of fitness level that you have probably at your younger age.
It's so long ago I can't actually remember, but we don't get many people playing over 60s and 70s cricket who can bang it in like he can. But he's got a nice action, and but he is a big man. There's a lot of effort going through that front knee. He's definitely, there's nearly another run out there. He's definitely discomforting the batsman here with his pace.
Definitely testing with his pace, with his bounce. So you were mentioning that he's 6'4", so you can expect a taller bowler of that particular height can extract the bounce from the surface, no matter what kind of surface. So height does give you the advantage. If you talk about the great bowlers likes of, take a look at that, another on the stumps there. Oh, that's a big appeal, and he was working away from the leg stump, so that's why the umpire was in no interest.
Yes, a friend of mine who played for minor county of Hertfordshire played against the West Indies or a couple of West Indies many years ago. And he said one was about 6'9" and the other was about 5'7", and he didn't know which he was more frightened of, because the 6'9" guy would bang it in and you would know where it was going, and the shorter guy was a chap called Malcolm Marshall, and he seemed to be able to make it bounce almost from a length. He said it was the most terrifying experience of his whole life, playing against those guys. And although Dan Smith is no West Indian cricket bowler from the 1970s and 80s, he does bang it in hard.
Brother will continue. Yeah, it was terrifying, You were talking about Malcolm Marshall, arguably the greatest of all time when it comes to Test cricket. He was so terrifying. Wasn't as tall as somebody like Ambrose or Big Bird Joel Garner, but still he was as effective as those blokes. West Indies. Oh,
yeah,
terrifying.
He wasn't the man to upset, that's for sure.
Off the big back foot this time, just walks to point for a single. So at the moment, in my opinion, rest of the world are searching for the wicket, and it's pretty important for them, because otherwise these two players are batting good. They're still young at the crease.
Well, they're halfway there, and there's still 12 and a half overs to go, so they're in very good shape. And I would suggest that the rest of the world have to bowl rest of golf out to win this game. They're not going to win it unless they take another 7 wickets.
Well, they can't contain, certainly when they have only 154 runs to defend on this sort of surface. So the equation is pretty even Stevens, 79 runs to get from 77 balls. It's almost runnable. So no point that they're going to do ugly things. And this is the ugly thing by the fielders, because that has been thrown over all the way to the boundary for 4. That's not needed by rest of the world.
So unlucky, lads. He's gone there, wasn't he, eh?
What can I say?
Amazing. Rest of the world fielders silencing their managing director, who's here sitting alongside me in the com box.
Saying that, looking at the replay, if he'd have hit the stumps, he would have been out. So I guess we're saying they've got to take wickets. They have to take that chance.
Oh, big heel. Was there a bottom edge? They've gone for the appeal, for the stumping, I reckon, more than that bottom edge.
He's gone. He's gone. He's out.
They look confident. Rest of the world, they think they have their man. The decision has been referred to the TV umpire, I reckon. And if it is out, then rest of the world can have a sigh of relief.
I'm assuming that was a stumping. And that looks very out to me. That's a very fine piece of work from Neil Harris, the wicketkeeper. Yeah, that looks out.
Yeah, that was a nifty glove work, and there you see the confirmation red lights on, which means another wicket is down here for rest of the golf. Now they are 4 down.
That's a really sharp piece of work, and what you won't know, of course, that we've had some illness in the camp, and actually Neil was very unwell even this morning, so he's doing very well to be out there. So that's a really fine effort from him.
He made only 8 runs, did the captain of rest of golf, Alvi there. So it was a struggling innings for him. So he's out now, stumped. Nifty glove work by the wicketkeeper.
Just brings it back in, brings the equation back towards the middle, doesn't it, really? If we had one of those television predictors, that would have probably taken it down from 70-30 to 65-35, I think.
Of course, this is kind of a breakthrough which really changes the whole graph, in my opinion. So that was a very vital breakthrough, and now the rest of the world can feel that they're back in it. And the other thing, Walter, I would like to just say here, that they need to just keep on taking wickets if they are to remain in this contest. They can't contain them. Siptan Raza walks in, the left-handed batter. So now it'll be interesting to see how they go about the job against the left-hander. There you see in the replay, the last dismissal. Very good glove work by the wicketkeeper. And stump came into play. Fourth wicket down. And left-hander is in the building now.
So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of golf play this. I mean, they've just carried on playing shots when actually a period of consolidation was required. So it'll be interesting to see if they just keep doing that.
I think there was no point in, getting carried away with the initiative which was provided by Hassam. He was just amazing with his stroke making. And he really just brought the equation in their favor. There was no point to do rush. But they can just blame themselves. And at the moment, it's a rebuilding process now. They can afford to take time. 8 done. 78 for 4, rest of golf.
And another good over by Badar. If you think that he's 1 for 6 off 2, and 4 of those were overthrows, he's bowled pretty well.
There's the equation at this stage after 8 over rest of world. 60 for 2, whereas rest of golf are 78 for 4. So almost even Stevens, because they've lost more wickets. If their run rate is better, still 75 more needed of 72 deliveries, which means that more than run a ball. So that too, the required rate is also creeping up a little. So those 2 good overs bowled by Badr, very economical, taking a vital wicket as well, has really brought the equation now just a touch, I would say, in favour of the rest of the world. Asif Muhammad is the new coming bowler.
Asif's very interesting because he came on in the game against Sri Lanka when they looked comfortably home and hosed, and finished up taking 4 for 10 and won the game. I think he probably won the Man of the Match award as well. So it was a really important, and this will now be a very important spell.
Now you mentioned that he's taken 4 wickets, so that is very good performance at any level. Can you please take us through his current form? How is he feeling, Asif?
Well, he was in very good form last night. He's an interesting bowler because he looks relatively innocuous, but you've just seen he's bowled 2 balls, 2 dot balls, immediately the pressure, and that is what the rest of the world have to do now, is to get it in the minds of the rest of golf that they're really good at squeezing, and that's what they're doing now.
Well, we'll keep on commentating through the game, but I would like to take the opportunity to ask you a question, Walters. How are you feeling coming to Pakistan? I believe you have come for the first time ever in our country.
I only arrived yesterday, actually, and it's wonderful. We've had a wonderful time. I think that it's great that tournaments like this are coming out to. That's a big blow for 4 through mid-wicket there. It's great that we have the opportunity to come and play in these places, because seniors cricket is growing so fast now, and you're getting to places that you would only have dreamed about before. And Pakistan's always been a place I wanted to come to. It's a big cricketing place. We're loving being here.
Beautifully executed stroke that, clearing his front leg and getting the ball over mid-wicket. Tried the same thing, but didn't get the elevation on this time around. Will pick up a single. Yeah, and I would like to ask you that how much time it has taken you to get accustomed to the conditions, because there have been hell of a difference in the weather conditions, I presume, from the UK to Pakistan.
It was very wet and miserable when I left the UK. Well, lots of these guys, because they're coming from all around the world, so some of them will have come from sunnier climes. The New Zealand guys have obviously come in the beginning of their summer. But you don't. It's not like an international tour where you get time to come and have a couple of weeks, to get a feel for the place. You get here, and you're straight into the games. Really, I mean, what you have to remember is that all of these guys have paid to be here, so they're not going to pay an extra couple of weeks to sit and practice in nets. They want to come in and play the games, but they're all absolutely delighted to have the chance to come.
9 bowled, it's 84 for 4.
So 69 runs required from 66 balls, and you would say that should be a walk in the park, but we've seen games in this competition where that's been beyond seams to score at 1 a ball, so this could be a really interesting game.
Well, Colin, it can only be a walk in the park if you keep wickets intact. Otherwise, it becomes very tricky. We have seen, this is the beauty of the game, cricket. It does change in split seconds. Swept away fine this time. And may well get to the boundary. Yes, it does. So this is a much needed boundary here by the left-hander for rest of Gulf.
Yeah, that's a shame, that because Butter had bowled so well up until that point, but that was just a hit-me ball, wasn't it? Outside leg stump, and taken full advantage of. But let's see if we can get it back.
This time goes through the offside. Can't pierce the field. Good effort in the field there.
Yeah, really good stave, that one. Really good.
I mean, you got to have your best people fielding at backward of point, gully region, because the ball does come very quickly off the bat in that direction. I remember people likes of John T. Rhodes, Herschel Gibbs. Have been brilliant.
Clive Lloyd, Colin Bland came back probably before you were born, but I vaguely remember seeing him when I was a small boy. Yeah, there have been some wonderful cover fielders over the years.
Playing a miss. Good to see some bounce by the off spinner, Bada.
I'd like to see a replay of that, see how close that was to the off stump. It looked very close.
Oh, there was a stifled appeal, but he did get some bat on it. Left-hander Siptan. So it takes a single to finish the 10th over. We are into the halfway mark now. Rest of Gulf are 89 for 4. And with that, it's going to be a drinks break.
Well, thank you very much for inviting me up to the commentary box. It's been an absolute pleasure to be up here and meet all you guys up here. I'm hoping you're going to see the rest of the world through to a thrilling conclusion and maybe a victory as well. So thank you very much for having me up here.
Feel free to join us anytime you wish. You were like a pro. You sounded like a pro. Sure, sir. You too.
Tariq, sweeper. Two points. 2 points.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, halfway done. 89 for 4, rest of golf. Sipten and Rene trying to make the most of this chase.
Alright, boys,
Let's
big
not forget
second
they're
half for us,
chasing
you lads,
153
eh?
to win. Still 64 needed of 60 balls. Wickets in
Big
hand.
second half,
will
you
be the
lads.
key.
Come on, Asif.
They're looking strong, rest of the Gulf. The run rate is excellent. Turned away to the onside. This could be 4 runs. The chase is on. He's not quick there across the turf. Boundary to begin the new over. They are into the 90s now, rest of the Gulf. The dominance continues, although they've lost 4 wickets. But the flow of runs is certainly at the higher side.
All credit goes to Hassan, the way he batted. Scored 48 of just 15. Allowed rest of golf to settle down and take their time.
Absolutely, someone had to step up, and they have done a lot of hard work. On the leg side, it's got to be wide. And they are looking really good here. Whereas rest of the world, they really have to produce something substantial here. They need to pull up their socks. They need few more wickets. Equation is pretty simple. Run a ball from here.
It can be tricky for the rest of golf, Farooq.
Good ass.
All rest
Come on,
of the
lads,
world
long way
need
to
is a
go.
couple of wickets here, and then they will get into the tail. And once that happens, even a run or ball can be difficult.
That's quite right. That is why the constant strike rotation is so important. A couple of dot balls they have got at the moment. He has wickets along with some dot balls, and some mishit, miscommunication can push the things back.
Yeah, bowling at a leg stump line here. Rasif, just too easy for Sipten, although he's not getting too many runs of these leg side-ish deliveries. But it's singles and doubles is all they need here. All they need is to rotate the strike, and they will get this target. The last thing they want right now is losing wickets.
Left-arm spinner Asif took a pretty decent job, none for 12. They're very slow through the air, not giving any pace.
And when it comes to spinners, Farooq, you're spot on. That's the way to go about it on this track, especially at National Bank Cricket Stadium. There's been a lot of value for spinners who don't provide pace to the batters. They ask the batters to take all the risk.
This batsmen really have to generate a lot of
Come
power
on, big ass. Come on, Azzy.
to smash the ball out of the park. Just like that, very pacey but well played. That should be more than one. A long chase for the fielder, some confusion in the middle. But despite the fact that they've got 2, Saptan wanted a second. Rene was a little reluctant. Couple of runs to end the over. 98 for 4 after 11.
Go on, lads. Keep working here for us.
Calm energy is what rest of golf need there in the middle. Do not try to do too much. Just play normal cricket. It's a run a ball a game. Beautiful scenes here at National Bank Cricket Stadium, where the IMC Over-40 World Cup is on display.
Yes, historic National Bank Stadium. And IMC Over-40 T20 World Cup is in full swing here. Over number 12 is about to begin. They are a couple of runs away from the 100 mark. Rest of the Gulf. Badr.
Oh, yes, Harry.
Chance for run out. Massive mix-up. Should be gone. Should be gone. Easily done in the end. What have you done?
There was a lack of understanding, and it was evident. It was happening since a while, but this time they've lost a wicket because of it. When they wanted to go for a quick single, it was straight into the hands. He got a good bounce. Everything worked for the fielder there. There was no run there for sure.
He was halfway down and also slipped. He had no chance whatsoever. He goes for 10. He struggled for his 10. 98 for 5 on the board, rest of the Gulf.
The question is why? Why would you want to do that? You have the match in your pocket. You've just opened the door a bit more for the rest of the world to sneak through.
I think he heard us that the regular strike rotation is important, but not like that. It was a high-risk single, and initially the batsman came to know that there was no response from the partner, but he kept running, and halfway down, even he lost his balance. He had no chance whatsoever to come back. Only the bad throw or fumble by the wicketkeeper would have saved him. Chaudhary Mohammad Irfan is an axeman in. Such an important moment of the game.
Yeah, speaking of Badr, he's been exceptional. He's probably been the pick of the bowlers for the rest of the world. He's already into his final over. He's taken 1 wicket of just 11 runs. He squeezed onto the rest of the Gulf batting lineup, tried the runs, kept adding pressure.
That's it.
Some of the fans on the top of the stadium watching this game with the bird view. Small jet.
Well bowled again from Badr. He's been exceptional. The fact that he's given away just 12 runs tells you how well he's bowled. 54 now needed of 52 deliveries. Surely the batting lineup should be favourites to win this, provided they don't make mistakes. Once again, beautiful bowling from Badr.
Coming back for 2, mix up again, chance of a run out again, throw is wide. The batsman had enough time to go back. What's happening there? Some confusion, and they are slightly getting confused in the process because they have just got to 100. They've just lost a wicket. You've got to be careful.
I believe it's Sif then who's being a bit more cautious. There was always 2 there. Imran was indicating that the ball was right at the boundary line. You always get 1 for the overthrow or the throw.
Energy levels are not the same. It's not the same for all the players, so they should understand. If the partner is saying no, the other one should not insist, because not everyone have the same sort of energy to take the risk to single or to convert ones into twos. He has been spot on, Badr.
Hard hands, yeah, lads.
Badr about to close his spell. And does it with precision as he's done throughout this innings. After 12, it's 100 for 5, rest of Gulf.
I'm fine.
100 for 5, rest of the Gulf. Now they need more than 6 runs per over. National Bank Stadium hosting this event, IMC Over-40s T20 Cricket World Cup 2025. In 2023, we hosted again. It was a 50 over a side game. This time it's a 20 over a side game.
Yeah, always good to see youngsters witnessing the Masters play. So much to learn from all these teams, from all these players who come to Pakistan from all over the world. Eroshan Bisalba dropped the catch in the first over. Would want to make up for it. He will be bowling his first.
Such an important phase of the game. The next 4 overs can set the tone for the closing overs for sure. Both the sides, I think, have got the even Steven chance.
Yeah, better chance for rest of Gulf. But if the rest of the world bowlers can manage to apply some pressure, dry out the runs, have a maiden over or a couple of run over here and there, the pressure will add up. Roshan De Silva just playing with the minds of the batter. I'm sure that's what it was. That's a good start by Roshan De Silva. Just bringing it in with the arc of the arm. No turn whatsoever throughout the day.
Well, both the batters feeling the pressure a little bit because the runs have been died up a little bit. That was way down the leg side. Every dot ball will put them under pressure a bit. Nice shot, lofted beautifully inside out. That's gonna be 6. Yeah, it's a boundary. Yes, it's a boundary. In fact, landed just inside the boundary. Well calculated, beautifully played.
Boundary or a 6. That was just immaculate from Sipten. It was something of a magic book. Beautifully done. Played it inside out, as you mentioned, Farooq. It's always so pleasing to the eyes when someone plays that well.
Wide given. He lost the target, Roshan. That was a lovely shot. We see normally when off-spinners operate around the wicket to the left-hander, the cover fielders inside the circle, there is always a gap, a deep extra cover. Just a decent execution is required, and Saptan did that. He was short aside, and he's gone, I reckon. Is he gone or what? What they're appealing for?
How unlucky can you be? He wanted to hit it through the onside. It hit it thigh pad, ricocheted onto the stumps. Oh, that was just unlucky for Sipten. That was like getting off the car and falling into a manhole.
Rightly said, it was a shorter delivery, but as a quicker delivery on the toe of the bat. Wicketkeeper was searching for the ball somewhere else, and right through his legs, under edge.
Did you see the bail falling down? I didn't. Did the bail even fall down?
I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it, or maybe I didn't.
Sipten Raza gone for 18 of 18. It's 1 of 5 for 6. We've just been told that one of the bails did fall down. Of course, Sipten would have had a look at it. He wouldn't have walked unless it did. But that was a lucky wicket for Roshan and the rest of the world. It was a wicket that they desperately needed.
Absolutely. It's very unlucky. Sipten inside edge onto the stumps. Loose ball, and he wanted to put it away. And he already got one boundary. It was a definite chance to pick up the second one of the over. But Roshan brought some luck, and he got the breakthrough. Abid Mushtaq is the next man in.
The runs are drying out now for the rest of the Gulf. He bowled it a bit quicker. There you go. It did fall down. This would make it clearer. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Just popped out. Unlucky Sipten Raza.
Well, just reminds me the second test match finished between England and India when the Bashir was the bowler and Siraj was the batsman, and gradually and slowly ball went towards the stumps to dislodge the base. It was a winning moment. So such dismissals are always a part and parcel of cricket.
Good eye, big two in eye, big two eye.
That was a lucky wicket for Roshan. It has definitely upped his confidence. Did a few things before he went on to the stumps. It was well driven, well fielded, good cricket all round.
Good.
The batsman paid the heaviest price because it was a loosener, short delivery. He just missed it, and eventually it turned out to be a wicket, not a dot ball. Wicket and a dot ball, and a big heartbreak for him. So Imran and Abid, two fresh pair of legs out there. and its asking rate is creeping up a little bit.
That is going to be close. The umpire will refer it to the third umpire for sure. This is getting more and more difficult for rest of Gulf now. If they keep losing wickets, it's almost game over for them.
The man in blue are confident, absolutely confident. They missed it altogether. A shot, a typical tail-ender shot. That angle will sum it up. Oh, he's in. He was agile enough. And they have to, the fielding side, rest of the world, they have to hold their smiles now, because I think the batsman did well. He was alert, he was quick enough, very acrobatic. Green light flashed on straight away.
Yeah, confirmation from the third umpire. We thought so too. Quick legs there from the batter Imran.
It's all about reflexes. Quick chances to get the back, bring your leg back in the crease. He survived, but certainly some sort of pressure on rest of the Gulf. 47 of 42. The tail has been exposed. They don't want the required rate above 6, but they have to play some shot for that.
I believe it's even more difficult against spinners, but now a pacer is coming on. Or is he? No, he isn't. This is good captaincy from Harry Godke. He's had a good game today. Harry Godke did well with the bat, scoring 68 of 48, did well with the ball. Yeah.
Come on your way.
He's a skipper as well, and now he has to make some clever changes with the ball. As far as fielding is concerned, long on, deep square leg already in position, long off, a deep extra cover.
Yeah, spin is the way to go about it, even though Nuwan gave away 20 runs of taking 1 wicket of his first over.
Come on, your way.
This is a different ball game. He's bowling to the tail now.
Going for the quick single, chance of a run out, and he fumbled.
Excellent, order.
Yeah, he wanted to do some jaunty roads voodoo there. Failed to collect it cleanly. No one now. Can he bowl 5 more at the same spot? Just ask the batter to do something.
No, man.
That's well bowled, very full. The flighted though, but it was landed inside the box pretty much. So decent start for Nuwan. They've got to be careful as far as running is concerned.
Just one.
Yeah, but at the same time, Farooq, they need to make sure that they keep on taking those singles and doubles. If they're not getting boundaries, it's been a while since they've gotten one off for a boundary.
All right, hold it.
Single again. Good judgment. But the boundary, the
These
hot
are
spots
going to be enough for them,
very
boys, are they,
protected. There's a man at cover for the cover
Well,
drive.
quite too heavy, one,
Deep
lads.
wicket has been saved. Deep backward square leg. There's a man down there. Long on is also protected. Big shot down the ground. That's gonna be 6. Don't worry about that. You can't patch it. What a time to produce that shot. Superbly played.
Speaking of time, that was time to perfection. Wow, middled it. He did not try to hit it too hard even. He's got some bat in his hand. Haven't seen that, Brand. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. That was very well hit.
Yes, right off the middle, and it sounded really good. Goes again to the offside. Long off is in business. Can't get there. 6 again. This time over long off. Back-to-back maximum for Imran. Pressure back on the bowling side for sure.
Yeah, what a seesaw of a match this is turning out to be. It was the rest of the world who were looking like they were in charge before this over. But those 2 sixes really brought the rest of the guys back in the game. After 14, it's 121 for 6.
Second shot was certainly a high-quality shot. He just angled the bat towards the offside. It would have been 4 even he did not get the distance, but he did everything right. All the boxes were ticked. And to me, it was a shot of the match. 2 sixes. Asking rate has gone down below 6 now.
It looks pretty much calm outside the stadium. Surely things are happening here at National Bank Cricket Stadium. Roshan will be bowling his second. He was superb in his first, giving away just 6, taking a wicket as well. Even though that was some luck working in his favour. So the difference between Nuwan and Roshan is Roshan is keeping a little short, a touch short of the good length. He is getting some bounce as well. Will not be easy. Abid needs to bring him round on strike here.
Big shot. Heaved away over the mid-wicket boundary. Abid now joins the party. 3 sixes almost in no time. What a partnership it's turning out to be. 26 to get now of 34. Roshan didn't like it.
Yeah, he literally smacked that one and I felt it. Because I was just saying that he needs to bring him round on strike. He was like, nah, I can do it better. There we go, exactly what the rest of the Gulf need here.
3 sixes, 1 over long on, 1 over wide of long off, and now over mid-wicket. The Abid and Imran are doing the job exactly what their team needed. 26 of 34. They are in a search of a wicket. Rest of the world. I think they have lost the ball because it was a, or maybe they have recovered or not. No, they haven't recovered. They have somebody has to go there to bring it back.
Yeah, somebody is looking for the ball. It's probably hiding under the chairs. That was a good hit from Abid. He surely would have gotten a lot of confidence from it. It's getting easier for the rest of the Gulf now. 26 needed of 34 deliveries. Things were looking difficult for them, but now they're back in it.
Yes, has found it. Finally, groundsman found it. It was
boys, back in, come on!
The cheers.
Hobbsy! Come on, lads!
A big strike this from Abid. 9 of 6 now.
Come on, guys!
They are cruising now towards the victory, but you never know. 4 wickets to go. Some drama can happen anytime here in National Bank Stadium. Rest of the Gulf.
Come on, Rio!
Rest of the world competing.
Pushed it a little quicker that time around, Roshan.
Good row, good right row.
Just trying not to allow the back.
Come on, lads, long way to go in it, eh?
Swing those huge arms of theirs.
Oh, bad line. That's going to be gift. 1 dot ball followed by a wide 4 runs. No chance whatsoever. An absolute gift.
What a partnership this is turning out to be. 26 of just 13 deliveries. Taking the match away from the rest of the world.
Come on, you know, boy.
So Abid has got 6 and 4. So Roshan tried to go a little quicker down the leg side. The idea was right, but it was misdirected. As a bowler, you should not be predictable, but you have to be consistent. You can't bowl away from the stumps.
Weird, man.
Dot ball again, overgone. Good one for the batting side. Rest of the Gulf. 1, 3, 2 for 6 after 6.
Sorry?
Thank you very much, Farooq
Watch the time,
Riaz
lads.
and Danish Anis. Aman Anwar, welcome once again. 122 for 5 after 15. Abid batting on 12 and Imran is on 14. 21 need on 30 balls. It means that rest of the Gulf in a very strong position, Aman.
Yes, we just started to see some fireworks from them. Pretty loose overs from rest of the world. Here's the scorecard. Hassan 48, top scorer of 15 balls. Then 12 from Hamad. Rene scored 10. Sebastian scored 18. Imran and Abid are not out, scoring 14 each. 7 extras so far from the opponents. 15 overs have gone, so it's 132 for the loss of 6 wickets. They are so much into the grip of this game.
In the last over, they hit 3 sixes. That's why they are in quite comfortable position to win this match.
Those were some glorious shots, I would say. Some over-pitch deliveries from the bowler, but the execution was exquisite to the eyes. So they are in a comfortable position here. The scorecard from the bowling side: Harshad, the captain, bowled 2 overs for 26 runs, got 1 wicket. Santosh 2 overs, 18 runs for 1. Nuwan Badar got 1 wicket each, and Iroshan got another last wicket. So far 6 wickets have fallen down. They need 4 more wickets to win this game.
Why Daniel just bowled a single over? He conceded just 7 runs is over.
They might bring him into the game at the back end, probably in the death overs. Abid will take the strike against Harshad, who is back for his 3rd over. Started off beautifully with his new ball, but couldn't hit it consistently. He was getting the shape, but remained unlucky sometimes with the few edges and poor fielding.
Harshad conceded 26 runs in his first 2 overs. Abid played long on for a single. I think single is more than enough for rest of the Gulf. They are in a very commandable position. 20 left in 29 balls and bit relaxed dugout.
Fuller one this time from Harshad. There's a sweeper patrolling for him. So yes, at the same time they need to be attacking and defensive, because they only need 20 runs of 29 balls, which means run a ball. So they don't need to hurry for a boundary here. So the opposition should know how they can build pressure by putting the fielder up in the ring. That's why they have mid-off placement. Slower one this time from Harshad. It's in the air and it has gone for 4 runs.
With one hand. He miscued a little bit this shot, but with one hand he can hit the ball straight and for a boundary.
Yes, it was hit straight and the outfield is too quick. No chance for the fielder in the deep. Once again wanted to bowl the Yorker there. Would only get 1 run off this ball. So the intentions are quite clear from Harshad. He's going all in for Yorkers to get some dot balls to build some pressure.
Rest of the world taken 6 wickets, but this partnership changed the complexion of the game. Dot ball is not important, wicket is important at the moment. Rest of the world want to win this match, they should take wickets.
Yes, a couple of wickets and couple of dot balls would certainly add pressure to them. But right now they look to be in a very comfortable position, needing only 14 runs of 25 balls. There's one last ball of Harshad's over and it has been played, lofted towards third man, and it has gone for 4 runs.
Deliberately played this shot, Aman, and a very good, well executed stroke towards point. And Abid got a boundary for rest of the Gulf. It means rest of the Gulf just need 10 runs in 24 balls to win this match.
You can see that a lot of width was provided, so it was an easy swing for the batter, knowing that third man was little finer. Not too good from Harshad. He has been leaking runs throughout the innings. So it's 16 overs gone, 143 for the loss of 6 wickets.
IMC Over-40s T20 World Cup. A great teamwork by Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association under the leadership of Mr. Fawad Ejaz Khan, the chairman PVCA. Whole team did excellent job to organize this mega event. 11 international teams participating in this event. Yesterday they played golf in Karachi Golf Course, and the day after tomorrow they will go for a picnic. Besides cricket, they have too much fun for the teams and players who visiting Pakistan.
So Adil is the new bowler for rest of the Gulf, trying bowling his first overs. He's a leg break bowler. Started off with a very slow ball. Would only be one run. And they're coming back for the second and make it quite comfortably.
Good start.
You don't want these lapses from your fielders.
Go out in the deep, go out in the deep,
They
guys.
have to build the pressure.
Tillier, come on.
Many cricketers have dreamed to play in National Stadium, Karachi.
Spinning away from him.
It was too slow and way down the leg side. Easily played for 4 runs. Not a very good line from Adil. The ball remained straight, didn't break at all. Yeah, he tossed it up and the batter managed to play it towards fine leg very beautifully.
Everyone slip in.
So the rest of the world looks like are giving it up here.
Come on, Adi.
Just 4 runs needed to win an important match. White ball, which means 3 needed for rest of the Gulf to win this match against rest of the world.
Better line this time. Quite foolish and what a good catch this is in the deep. Straight into the hand of the fielder.
बहुत देर कर दी मेहरबान आते आते. It's too late. I think just 3 runs need for a win. But they are enjoying playing cricket. I think PVCA good the over pitch ball he's trying to hit, but long on fielder take a very good catch, well judged catch. That's why Abid Mushtaq out on 26 on 16 balls with 3 fours and a 6 with the strike rate of 173 plus.
I believe it was there to hit and he wanted to finish it in a style but unable to get in a good shape to hit it for maximum. But wonderful catch this is, and Adil got his wicket in his very first over for rest of the world. So new batter in is Umair Sharif, right-handed batter. Only needs 3 runs to win this match.
Umair Sharif also getting chance to play on National Stadium pitch. Mostly players never played in this historical ground.
This time over pitch from Adil, and it has been sailed over for 6 runs. What a finish to this game. Rest of the Gulf has won this match by 3 wickets.
Convincing victory for rest of the Gulf. 20 balls left and they scored 167 for 7 and won this match against rest of the world. Very well played Imran, who scored 19 on 13 balls on a crucial time when 6 wickets down.
Here's the last ball and the last 6 finished in style. That's what they wanted to do. Hugs all over. So they had the grip on this match from the very first over, even though they lost couple of wickets, but they kept the run rate going. They kept it into their hands. They did not let the run rate climb up, even though after losing wickets, they kept on going for the boundary, showing their intentions that they are here to win this game, and they have won this 3.2 overs early.
Very well played, rest of the Gulf. It is a very good decision by Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association that the players who want to play in this event, they make two sides, rest of the Gulf and rest of the world, where from all over the world playing cricket from their teams, and they both team, rest of the Gulf and rest of the world, played today in National Stadium Karachi, and rest of the Gulf beat rest of the world by 3 wickets.
I certainly enjoyed this match because we got to see some good bowling, some good cricketing shots, and these players have proved that why they are here in this tournament. They have got the ability and they have got the courage, and today they played in a wonderful stadium. They did not let this match drag through and finished it in a style. So all the credit to these batters.
Winning or losing is not a big problem for these players. They are smiling, enjoying here in Karachi, perfect weather, condition, hospitality. They are enjoying.
So these are the highlights. Good pull shot of the back foot. And this was straight in plums and touch, and his first over got the wicket, giving away 1 run. A great lofted slog sweep, driven through the cover for 4 runs. Wanted to pull it too hard, and good wicket this was for Harshad. Once again, over-pitch delivery sailed over the head of the fielder for 6 runs. Another beautiful looking shot, and this was over-pitched and punished what it deserved. Beautifully cut over the head of the point fielder. Slog sweep into the stands for 6 runs. Wanted to cut it here, but missed it completely. And this was beautiful stumping from the wicketkeeper. Swept it for 4 runs. There was a run out. Slipped in. Unlucky for the batter there. This was very unlucky. He had the chance to stop the ball, but he didn't know where the ball was. And this was beautiful looking shot over long on fielder. 3 consecutive sixes we saw in this innings, making the chase easy for rest of the Gulf. Some glorious looking shot. And this was the wicket in the late end of the innings, which was not needed. Finish in a style with the 6 runs.
This is an Geo Super production, Pakistan first sports channel. Very well done, Rian Siddiqui and Farooq Suleiman. And this is the scorecard of rest of the Gulf. 48 on 19 balls, Hassan, and then struggled the whole batting lineup. 26 by Abid on 15 balls, 18 and 19 Imran and Saftain. 9 extras in the inning. They achieved the target in 16.7 overs. The bowling card, Harshad, Santosh, Novan, Badr, Hirosham and Adil took 1 wicket each.
So here's the match summary. Rest of the world won the toss. Harshad scored 68 of 48, Steven scored 17 of 19, Roshan scored 13 of 13 with Sibatin got 3 wickets, Ali got 2 and Hamad got 1. And in response, rest of the world, Hassan scored 48 brilliant runs of 15 balls, Abid scored 26 of 15 and Imran scored 19 of 13 balls. Badr, Harshad and Roshan got 1 wicket each. Rest of the girls won this match by 3 wickets. We will take a short commercial break here and we'll be back with the presentation ceremony.
That is extremely close and it's given. And this time he goes for a little too much. That has been played straight over the head of long gone. And he's got the man!
Water side. He's gone, I reckon.
Well, welcome back once again to National Bank Cricket Stadium, where we witness another competitive matchup between rest of the world and rest of Gulf. Eventually, rest of Gulf winning it by just 3 wickets. Let's get on with the presentation ceremony. Joining us for the presentation party is Mr. Arshad Khan, Senior Manager, National Bank Stadium. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here, along with Mr. Amir Ilyas Butt, CEO, PVCA, Mr. Amir Sarfraz, Honorary Secretary, PVCA, and Mr. Asif Hayat. Let's get on with the presentation ceremony here. First up, we have the award for the player of the match, and this one goes to the man who set the platform for rest of Gulf to chase this target of 153, and it's the man who scored 5 fours and 4 sixes for his 48 of his 15 deliveries, is Hassan Arif. I'd like to invite Mr. Arshad Khan to step forward and give the award to Hassan Arif. How well did he play for his team here, setting that platform they needed to chase this target down, which wasn't a too big target, but still, they did it in style. Thanks to Hassan Arif. Hassan, thank you so much. You can carry on. Let's move on towards the Best Batsman Award. And this one goes to the man who led his team from the front. Unfortunately, their team could not do enough as a team. And this one goes to Harshad Godke for his 68 of 48 deliveries, 8 fours and 1 6. I'd like to invite Mr. Arshad Khan to step forward and hand over the award to Harry Godke. Well played, Harshad. Tough luck. Best of luck for the rest of the competition. Right, let's move on. We have the award for the best bowler, and he bowled with a lot of discipline, taking 3 wickets for just 18 runs. This one goes to Siptan Raza. He did pretty well with the bat as well. Sir, please come here. And sir, Arshad Khan, I would like to invite you to hand over the award to Siptan Raza. Good all-round performance for Siptan Raza. He did his job with the bat, he did his job with the ball as well, and make sure he takes this match for his team. This is about it from the presentation ceremony. We have one more match lined up for everyone's entertainment. It's Pakistan versus West Indies after a break. Thank you, gentlemen.